Hi, Barbie.
Hi, Ken.
Hi, Barbie.
Hi, Barbie.
Hi, Barbie.
Hi, Barbie. Hi, Barbie.
Hi.
Hello, hello, hello. How are you guys doing? It is so good to see all of you. I think that
Extra who?
Extra who?
You make no sense to me.
Welcome to my life.
Why are things so loud for me? Yo, calm down, computer. Jeez, I hope it's not too loud for you guys. Let me know if the alerts and stuff are really loud. I have been having tech issues all day, so I hope I won't have any during stream. Let's hope I got all of them during the day so we don't have them. We don't have them during stream. The shirt, you like it, Evie? It's Seuss. This is a limited edition merch shirt. Sounds fine. Okay, good, good. Thanks for the follow. Welcome in. It's so nice to meet you. Thank you for that follow as well. Thank you, thank you. Oh, speaking of cats, Tut is here to say hello to all of you. Wait. The tour is blocking the... Wait, no. That's not... That alert is not supposed to be behind that. Consider me really confused about this again. I'm gonna give up for today. We're just gonna...
You look amazing. Hope you are doing well. //.
Oh my goodness, the chaos! The chaos! You guys, what? How is there a hype train at the beginning of stream again? Like, what? Do you guys all coordinate this?
No.
Do you guys, like, have a secret chat?
I do not sleep with my
where you hang
shoes
out,
on.
where I'm not there, and you're like, Ro is on, shall we cause chaos?
Hello to you, angel princess.
Oh, Toot. Here we go. Oh, Toot is gone again. She just wanted to let you guys know that that she's here. I'm gonna try to catch up with all of this chaos again. Evie is first crew, Lena is first crew, Esther's first crew, Riri, and I can't believe there would be one missing. So that means that I'm going to have to scroll up into chat again to see who got it. Because you guys were so fast that you literally break Twitch when you're that fast. Evie, Lena, Esther, Riri. And Fiend. Oh my god. Okay, there was one. No, wait. I'm just blind. Never mind. You guys have to ignore me. I know what I'm doing. I'm a very professional streamer. Haha. But congratulations on snatching one of the first 5. Thank you so much for being here early as I start the stream. I really, really appreciate it. Let me say hello to all of you. Lena, welcome in. Chris, welcome in. Thanks for redeeming the tour, my shell. Fiend, of course, welcome in. Esther, welcome in, of course. Hopeful Weirdo, welcome in. And thanks for redeeming the tour, my shell. Bonnie, welcome in. Riri, welcome in. Lena, of course, welcome in, and thanks for the redeeming Tour Michelle. Evie, welcome in. Lily, welcome in. Pinklix, welcome in. Anna, welcome in, and thanks for redeeming the Tour Michelle. Evie, welcome in, and thanks for redeeming the Tour Michelle. Crafty Simmer, welcome in. Queer Fox, welcome in, and thank you so much for redeeming the Tour Michelle. And also for that resub. I'm going to have to like use my brain today. Oh my goodness. Bonnie, thank you so much for redeeming the Tour of my show. Micah, welcome in. Anna, I already said hello to you. Flux, welcome in. Micah, thanks for redeeming the Tour of my show. Ryan, welcome in. It's good to see you. Barber, welcome in. It's good to see you. Hopeful Weirdo, welcome in. Queer Fox, welcome in. I feel like because there's like so many channel point redemptions going on at the same time, I feel like I'm saying hello 3 times to everyone. But you're all just getting bonus hellos. You're just getting bonus hellos. Broken Riri, welcome in. Ellie, welcome in. Angel Vincent, welcome in. Sims Banalities, welcome in. Haxie, welcome in. Mama Sim, welcome in. Queer Fox, like I said, thank you so much for the 2 months. I'm going to add you to the support in a little bit, but I really, really appreciate that resub. Please do enjoy all of the subby perks. And then Ellie, thank you so much for the 19 months. And also with your Prime, I really appreciate that. You only have one of those and you decided to share it with me. Thank you so, so much. Please enjoy all of the subby perks as well. It is so good to see you. Then Mossy, welcome in. It's good to see you. Evie, thank you so much for the 200 bits. That's so kind of you. Thank you, thank you. And for kicking off that hype train with that. Sophie, welcome in. Christopher, welcome in. Sophie, thanks so much for also redeeming the Tour My Shell. Angel Vincent, thanks so much for also touring the touring the shell. Sure. Also redeeming the Tour My Shell. Ellie, welcome in. It's good to see you. Rosa, welcome in. It's so good to see you. Let me actually scroll up. You have a lot to do today. Yeah, so currently there's 11 requests in the queue. Luckily they are rooms, so I can place them on one lot. So I think we'll go through them a bit faster than regular tours. Piero's Spa Room is one of the one for today. And what is your gallery ID? Because without that, I don't think I'll be able to find it. That goes for anyone, by the way. If you haven't put your gallery ID in the redemption, I don't think I will be able to find it. So let me know when I come up to you. I see a lot of you have done it, so great. I think I'll be able to find those. But in case you haven't, and yours comes up, let me know in chat because then I can actually find it. Let me actually scroll up. Somehow your screen said you were still offline. I've had that sometimes too, where I'm like, before someone starts their stream, I'm already on their Twitch channel. And then whenever they start their stream, it like doesn't load in. It's really silly. Let me see. I'm just scrolling up to make sure that I didn't miss anyone coming in. Also, welcome back, Ryan. It's so good to see you again. Okay. I think I said hello to everyone. If I didn't, you know the drill. Scream hello at me in chat and I'll scream hello. Well, I'll just say hello back. I don't want to blow your eardrums out. I just heard my name. Yeah, your gallery ID. Because otherwise I don't think I'll be able to find your build. Also, Matt, hi, welcome in. I hope you're doing well. Yes, I am back here. I am back here. Also, thank you for the hydrate. Oh, no, wait, that's not a hydrate. That's a hi, I'm new. I just read that and I was like, oh, hydrate. Apparently I'm thirsty. Should be Angel Vincent 13. Okay, I'm going to quickly place that in my reminders chat so that I will know that when I have to look up your build. But thanks for letting me know. Appreciate it. And thank you for the redeeming hi, I'm new. When someone redeems that, I usually do a quick introduction. So I'll do my quick introduction. That is nice because anyone who might be new to the stream will immediately hear it. So hi, my name is Rosanna, or Ro. I use she, her pronouns. On this channel, I do gameplay as well as co-working. However, the co-working is momentarily paused because of my health, but we're going to bring it back later on. When I do gameplay, it is mostly The Sims with like a sprinkle of variety here and there. Today we're going to be doing shell tours. I created a small little like room shell challenge for everyone, and we're going to be touring all of your builds today, and I'm super excited to see it because I always get like so wildly inspired by what people do in The Sims. I'm from the Netherlands. I have ADHD. I have 2 cats named Toet and Soes. Toet is actually the one that you saw earlier, the orange one, and this is Soes. She's on my t-shirt. If you have any questions, always feel free to ask, but if you prefer to just lurk and vibe, that's also completely fine. We're a very, very lurker-friendly stream. Also, Mark, welcome in. It's good to see you. And actually, Rui, thank you for the hydrate redeem. And Patty, thank you for the breathe. It's always good to take a nice deep breath, you know? Also, Fiend, welcome in. It's good to see you. I'm pretty embarrassed because I'm not good at building decorating, but I wanted to do this one. I do not believe that one single bit, Chris. I kid you not, I've legit never, ever seen a build where I was like, ew, that's crap. Literally never. Always when people come into chat, they're like, no, but I'm not really that good, and I don't think it's that cute, and I don't think I did that well. And every single time I find someone in someone's build that I'm like, whoa, that's so creative. I'm really impressed. That's so pretty. Literally never ever have I seen a build where I'm like, oh, that's boring. I don't like that. This never happened before. Is it merch? It was merch. Last year for my 2-year stream anniversary, I released a limited edition merchandise line with the cats, and it was available until like last December. I might bring it back at one point. We've had another limited edition merchandise line which said self-care is sexy, and a lot of people really like that one too. So I was thinking maybe I can like bring it back for a limited time again. But yeah, that's kind of it was merch, yeah. I'm that bad of a builder. I don't believe that one for one single second. I could be first, you never know. I don't believe that. I simply refuse to believe it. Love your nails. Thank you. I appreciate it. I got them done for TwitchCon later this week. Also, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Welcome in. I hope you're doing so well. Please bring back cat merch. I would like the cat merch. Okay, I'll think about it. Movember merch idea. Hold on. One quick second. My bathroom door is open to like get more fresh air in the house because it's so warm. But I feel like Toot is up to some mayhem, and I'm just going to make sure that the toilet lid is closed so that I don't have a cat that falls into the toilet, you know? Just because I know Toot, and I know it might happen. Okay, she jumped into my bathtub. That's what I heard. But, you know, just to be sure, better safe than sorry. Also, Lynn, welcome in. I hope you're doing well. It's so good to see you. Also, for Movember, I think for Movember, I might bring back the actual Movember merch, which was like the planty with the mustache. Although I might also this year make something new. My sister now has her summer holiday. So actually, we're going to schedule some days to make new emotes. And I might like figure out some cute emotes that we can put on merch as well. But it's always so hard because there's like so many cute merch ideas. But we have had an idea for a self-care planty for a really long time. And I'm not sure how, like it might be a bit difficult to actually execute it. But we have some ideas. So yeah, we're gonna work on it. We're gonna work on it. Also, Nymphiora, welcome in. It is so good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Wait, I need to yawn. This has been happening all day as well. I think I'm having tech issues, not my computer. No, me's having tech issues. Every single time I just yawn mid-sentence. It's so weird. Also, Kiara, welcome in. It's so good to see you. I hope you're doing really well. But let me actually update the subboard because I believe I have 2 names to add. Let me go here. A planty with a headband and some eye masks and a robe. Ooh. I'm gonna write that down. Because I like that idea. It's always good to have like options when you want to design a specific emote, because how small emotes are in a Twitch chat, sometimes you have an idea and you're like, oh, this is going to be so cool. And then you start making it and you realize it really does not work. So actually, I just realized, how is the light behind me not on? Hold on. We need to get the rainbow lights because this is illegal. It is actually illegal to not have the lights on. Hold on. There we go. Gay lights. Yeah, we need the gay lights. Can't believe I forgot to put on the gay lights. Like, how dare I? How dare I? So I'm going to add Queer Fox for the 2 months. That means that you have actually kept on to your little bag of seedlings long enough that you got to plant them now. Let me see. You also have an underscore next to your name. And then we have Ellie with the 19 months. That is such a long time. I'm not on the subboard. You might be on the first page. I can look it up. I don't think you're on the subboard, but that doesn't mean that you're not subscribed. I can see that you're subscribed. I can see that you have a badge. I added to the subboard the moment you share your resub with like a notification. Also, you only get to be on the subboard if you have like purchased your subscription yourself. If it was a gift sub, then the person who gifts the sub gets added to the board. Obviously, I don't know whether it was a gift sub for you or you subscribed yourself. I wish I knew all of that from the top of my head, but I unfortunately do not have that knowledge. But if it was a sub that you actually purchased yourself, what you have to do is you have to wait until like your sub anniversary. And then when it pops up, you share it on stream with an alert. And then I add it to the subboard. Because otherwise there's no way for me to know, apart from like seeing a badge in chat, that you're subscribed, if that makes any sense. Also, hello, Noah. It is good to see you. I hope you're doing so well. I always forget an E in your name, Ellie. I always type it with like 2 E's. We love tours. I'm so excited, Brittany. I'm so excited. Also, welcome in. It's good to see you. I do be gaming and enjoy the gaming, I guess. You did on Friday at the end of stream. You arrived on the... Wait, oh my God. Did I just completely forget? I'm so sorry. Thanks for reminding me. Now I feel like I need to double check if I didn't miss like anyone else. Because if I said I would add things later, then... Yep. No, you're absolutely right. No, that's... You're so true for calling me out on this because I just completely forgot. I'm so sorry. I'm going to add you now because 6 months... Let me see. That's this one. Sometimes it's just so hard for me to keep up, like not only with the subboard itself, but also who I should have added and stuff. And I never want to like let anyone down with the subboard, but sometimes I make mistakes. There we go. Now you're on there. It's TwitchCon week, baby. Hi, Panda. It's so good to see you. It is actually TwitchCon week. It is actually TwitchCon week. I am so excited. But also, I got a little bit scared because I still do not have the badge. Like, it's just, if you click on my name, I don't have the TwitchCon Rotterdam badge. It just disappeared. And it disappeared like 3-4 weeks ago. And then I noticed today, if you look on the website, if you go on like the TwitchCon website and you search for my name to see if, like in the segment of partners that are coming, I also do not show up. So I emailed registration today. I'm in the app, yeah, but that's like, you have to log in the app and it's like a separate account. Like you have to share that specifically as a separate thing, which is something I did manually. So it's not something that goes automatic. So I emailed them today of like, hey, just to make sure, is my registration still valid? I did get the in preparation of TwitchCon email today. Yeah, I have the payment confirmation. I checked. I have the QR code. I actually did receive the email today of like, hey, TwitchCon is coming up. This is everything you should know. So it's like, I think things are going okay, but I kind of want my badge back. Like, I don't even really care about being on the website, but I just want my little badge. You know, I can't not have the first Rotterdam badge. That would be embarrassing. I mean, to be honest, it's an ugly one anyway. Maybe that's why they took it away. Because I kept saying that it was ugly. Yeah, maybe I did. Maybe I brought this on myself. Also, Anthony, welcome in. I hope you're doing so well. It is good to see you. The badge really doesn't fit Rotterdam. No, it really doesn't. It's like the most stereotypical Dutch thing you'll ever see is like a windmill. Like a cheese-colored windmill. No, yeah, actually a cheese-colored windmill. Where's the TwitchCon Notion thingy? Hold on, I'll get you a link. It is on my website. So the shortest way there is if you do !info, and you just go to my website, then in like the little navigation bar, it says TwitchCon Rotterdam Guide, but I also have a direct link to it. I just need to find it. Actually, hold on. There we go. I made a command for this. I'm smart. There you go. Also, Leaky, it is really good to see you. Welcome in. I hope you're doing so well. But also the purple background though and the windmill. Wait, you're under attendees in the TwitchCon app. Yeah, so that's the thing that Panda also mentioned. I added that manually. Like, if you download the TwitchCon app, you basically have to give them permission to share you as an attendee, and I added a picture myself. So it's not like linked to my Twitch account. You are the smartest. Thank you, Koki. Also, did I say hi to you? I feel like I saw you come in, but now I'm starting to like doubt if I actually said hi. And also, Sally, thank you so much for the stretch. I also just noticed that one. Welcome in, Sally. It's good to see you. Oh, I needed that. That was good. That was actually really good. But how are you doing, Leaky? It is good to see you. Everyone is here. Everyone is here, yeah. You added your own picture as well, yeah. So that's like separate. But if I go on, maybe I'm there now. Let's check again.
Hi, 3.
Hi, thank you so much for the 6 months. I really appreciate it. Please enjoy all of the subby perks for a whole month more. I am going to add you to the subboard in a second, but thank you so much for trusting me with your Prime. You only have one Prime and you decided to share it with me. I really appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I was just about to check something. Also, I just realized, do you guys hear my keyboard really loud? Is my noise cancellation not working again? No, it is actually working. No, okay, we're good. Like I said, I had so much tech issues today. You're prime. Thank you. Did you not know about the Rotterdam cheese windmill? Can't believe I didn't know. Can't believe I didn't know. I'm so embarrassed. Hello? Hi. Welcome in. Hello, hello. Thank you so much for the raid. What the heck? Is it Kari? Let me know if I say your name correctly. Welcome in. Thank you so much for that raid. That is so incredibly kind of you. Welcome in, everyone. How was your stream? I see you were streaming some IRL. I would love to know what you were up to and what you were doing. But thank you for coming over here and bringing all of your friends. Grublex, welcome in. Patty, hi, welcome in. Thank you so much for also coming with the raid. It's good to see you. Is it Ruben or Ruben? Let me know. But welcome in. Let me see. Also, Haphazard, welcome in. Thank you for those follows as well, by the way. Sniper Girl, welcome in. It is so good to see all of you. She's packing her room. Oh, that's cool. I love it when you can just do productive things on stream. You had nothing to do with this. It was just a coincidence. Both work for me. Okay. Then I'll go with whatever my brain decides is the most natural. Probably is gonna be Ruben because that's the English pronunciation. Moving and traveling at the same time. That's so cool. I love it when people just get so creative with the things you can do on stream. Like that, just so nice. Love it. But welcome in, everyone. Thank you so much again for that raid. For anyone from our community, if you're looking for a wonderful new friend to follow, I know we just had a big shout out, but can we get a simple shout out as well, to make sure that everyone here has quick access to Kari's channel? Thank you so much again. As an introduction, I do actually have a small little raid video. It is a 1-minute introduction to me and my streams and my community that hopefully gives you a little bit of an idea of what kind of streams I do. So I would like to share that with you, and then I'll be back on the other end, and we can catch up some more. Hi, welcome in. My name is Rosanna, or Ro. I'm a chatterbox, so I have a lot of text. See what I did there? I'm from the Netherlands. I have ADHD. This stream is partially ran by my 2 cats named Toet and Soos. Like the rattan plates on the wall. Did you just sneeze right into the microphone, Toet? I mainly play The Sims 4 with a sprinkle of variety, and I host co-working/study with me streams about 2 to 4 times a week on this channel. Sorry, I just got distracted. Grim is doing yoga. Like, there are too many Sims that are dying here that Grim is like, nah, you know what? Self-care girly, I'm just gonna do some yoga. I very often say or do dumb things that get caught on camera. Oh, look, an Enderman. I don't like you.
It was at this moment that she knew. She fucked up.
Oh my god, I'm gonna die. She is doing the partner pussy. Pussy. I didn't mean to say partner pussy. I want the big melon. That's what she said. Oh, I didn't mean to make it bigger. Oopsie. I love using my platform to raise money for charity. That leads me to doing things that I have absolutely never regretted afterwards. Lemon. Yummy. I'm a lemon.
Oh, no.
I am a big plant mom, so much so that the community is named Jungle of Planties, and you are more than welcome to hang out with us. But don't forget to stretch and take a sip because self-care is very, very sexy. That was the raid video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you so much again for the raid. For those of you that want to hang around for a little bit more, I just started my stream. We were just catching up in the beginning of stream, and today I'm actually going to play some Sims. I am going to do some Sims shell tours. So my community all made some builds, and I'm gonna look at them, and I'm gonna like get to know my community through the little shells that they made. So you guys are more than welcome to hang out. Fellow Dutchie. Okay, so I was correct for the fact that I thought it was Ruben. When I read your whole name, especially the last part of pool, that's like only Dutchies have names like that. But then I was like, I don't want to assume that you're Dutch. But now your name makes so much sense. You did lots of planting on Saturday. Let's go. Yes, I would love to see it. Is that a new end? No, ever since we've had this video, that's been the end. But the video itself is a bit newer. We've had it for like a couple of months, I think. Speak English with no accent. It's wild. I feel like it depends on who you meet. I can do typical Dunglish as well. Sometimes we have like a little thing whenever we finish both of the daily goals, we spin a wheel. And one of the things on the wheel is me having to speak in Dunglish accent for like a minute, which doesn't sound very long. But if I have to talk like this, it really gets hard quickly. And I actually have friends who speak like this. My parents speak like this as well. They have like this really weird mix between they say all the right English words and they know all the English vocabulary and they use the right grammar, but they still sound Dutch. It is so weird. Like, it's a very specific mix. And I also feel like whenever you're on vacation and you hear someone, you're immediately like, oh, you're Dutch. You must be Dutch. Like, it's just so obvious. I kind of assumed you were Dutch from the way you pronounced it, but the Ray video confirmed it. Yeah. I love how we were like, I assumed you were Dutch based on your name. You assumed I was Dutch based on the pronunciation, but then we got the confirmation. Of course, Patty, of course. Enjoy walking the doggo. It's the Dunglish that keeps me here. You feel at home, Noah. You're like, yes, this is my people. Also, I was just, while you guys came in, I was just about to check something because I've been having some issues with the fact that I'm going to TwitchCon, and for some reason I'm not showing up on the website. No, I'm still not showing up on the website. And I also don't have the badge anymore. So I was just checking. I was just explaining as you guys came in that I emailed Twitch today of just being like, is my registration still valid? Am I actually going to be able to enter the event when I arrive? Dunglish is close to my heart. It has a special place in my heart too. It's a specific place. It's not one that always comes with the most love. Some days it's so cringe and I cannot hear it. But, you know, like 90% of the time, I think it's actually kind of fun. I just remember vividly being really ashamed of my own Dunglish accent. When I started to speak English in high school and I was like just learning how to speak and read and write and all those things, I was really embarrassed by my own accent. And then it kind of got less. And then I was like, okay, now I'm comfortable with it because I can only do, like, I can do it for fun, but it's not my default. Also, I just see that we have an ad break starting. So what I'm going to do is, in the meantime, I'm going to start up my game so that when the ads are over, we can actually hop into the game and I can start with the shell tours for today. Because let me actually check. I believe at this point we have quite the list. There's 12 redeems. I'm going to see how many I can get through in like today's stream. I think it is going to be so different to regular shell tours though because it's just one room. Also, hi Nuts, it's good to see you. Waves back. Not me saying waves back while I do it. As if you don't have eyes.
How?
Go, bro.
Wow.
In the ad break, I don't check things from the Discord while I'm streaming Believins, but I will definitely check it. Or like I can check it, but I'm not gonna watch a video that I'm not gonna show with you guys, if that makes any sense. But I do have to add you to the subboard, which is something I can do. But I will watch it after stream, of course, because I am very curious. But 6 months, that is this badge as well. Let me make sure to add you. Yes, I wrote it correctly. I just wanted to make sure to check. That you waved back, Ro. Definitely needed that since I tapped out for a moment. See, that was just for all the lurkers. That was just, I did that for all the people that are lurking and not entirely sure what was going on. I just made sure to vocalize what I was doing. You know, you just get used to it when you're a streamer, that whenever you're gaming, you kind of like have to narrate the things that you're doing in game. I just started narrating everything I do in life. So I'm going to pick up my cup and I'm going to take a sip. I used my straw to take a sip and I didn't take too big of a sip because I was scared that I might choke otherwise because I'm a really, really clumsy human being. And then also in the meantime, I feel like I don't have something to fidget with right now, which is frustrating. So I'm going to find my fidget toy. I just opened a little drawer under my desk. Imagine if you have to live your life like this. I did it for less than a minute and I was tired. Oh my goodness. I just realized how tiring that was. Of course, Anthony. Oh my goodness. I love that you're doing a save file inspired by the iceberg video. That's fantastic. I cannot wait to see what the end result of that is. But have fun, Anthony. Thank you so much for the lurk. And Dickie, welcome in. It's really good to see you. I'm always choking on water for some reason. Never other drinks, just water. I feel that though. I feel like whenever I drink water, it also happens more often. What is up with that? That's very curious. Also, I see that the ads are over. I just loaded up my game, so I think we should be good. Also, I feel like the screenshot is a little bit bodged here. Or not the screenshot, sorry, the tour. The tour queue. So let me just fix that really quickly. So that we can actually see like 3 of them. I think... There we go. Now we can actually see the 3. Oh, I just realized. I think I know why that is. There we go. See? Now, it was actually correct. Hold on. There we go. Now it's good. Now it's good. You can't breathe water. That is true, but why? I mean, I can also not breathe orange juice, and I never choke on that.
Hello, sweetie.
Maybe, Chris. That could be. That could be. Also, Charlie, hi, welcome in. I hope you're doing well. And let's go, Nymphior. That's 13 tours in the queue. Taking your phone off the charger. Back in time. Perfect timing. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to load into the Builders Games file. Is that the best one? No, I'm going to load into the Shell Tours Fixer Upper one. Because that one is empty anyways. So I think that's smart. Because then I'm going to... Should I load into a 64 by 64 and just place multiple rooms? I think that might actually be smart because then we can tour multiple at the same time. I just realized, don't we have a 64 by 64 in the base game? We don't. Oh my god. I keep being shocked by this. That there is no 64 by 64 in the base game. I can go here though because this is also a really nice lot. Like, it's a very pretty surrounding, and I think the lighting is really good. Classic EA. God damn it. Oh, this is very nice. Yeah, this is gonna work. This is absolutely gonna work. Also, Sasky, welcome in. It's good to see you. I hope you're doing so well. Okay, so I'm gonna start with adding all the... Or, like, I think I'm gonna do it in, like, groups of 5. So that it also doesn't get extremely cluttered. So I'm first just going to place 5 rooms and then I'm going to tour them. So I'm going to start with Christine. Ooh. I love how the gallery screenshots are so bodged that there's no way that I can actually see anything before I tour the room. Okay, also with 5, I feel like I can space them out. Yeah, there we go. I actually just realized that I need to... rotate it like that, I guess. Yeah, that's good. Okay. So that's 1. Then I didn't realize you can change it. No worries. Honestly, so many people don't know this, Chris. When I did it the other day on stream, there were actually a couple of people in chat were like, wait, hold on. You can change the gallery picture for specifically for rooms. You were not able to upload it as a room. Oh, yeah, that's a good point. Wait, then I actually should start with yours. If I place yours first, then I can add the other ones as rooms later. And then I can still do, like, multiple at the same time. Okay, so I'm going to place this as a lot then. And then I have to replace Christina's ones. I said Christina because I read your gallery idea. That was weird. I always just say Chris. Move object. I have move object on always, so that should be good. Oh, I love how small it gets on this whole lot. Hi, Burp. Welcome in. It's good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Slot them all together like a jigsaw puzzle. I don't know. I feel like I like the idea of them being separate because you're all like unique individuals, right? I don't want to just mush it all together. Because I'm not used to anyone on Twitch saying Christina. I said it. I was like, wait, no, this is... No, my brain just glitched. My brain glitched very much. Okay, let's place it. I'll place yours back in the corner though. There we go. Then we have Hopeful Weirdo. First name Chris, last name Tina. Actually, I kind of like that. I had a platform too and removed it because I couldn't save it as a room. So annoying. Yeah. I even almost use platforms because I keep forgetting that you can't save it as a room anymore then. I think that's a really dumb thing. I think we should be able to save it. But unfortunately. Items removed. Oh, that's probably... I'm guessing that is one of the early access items, or not early access, the pre-order items from high school years that I don't own, unfortunately. You have that too, Nymphleora? Okay. If it doesn't work out, I'll just place one room as a lot. That's also gonna be fine. Okay, then I have Anna. I'm guessing, Anna, your gallery ID is the same. I'm just gonna see if I can find it. It is. Perfect. Hold on. Thank you for the breather. Curious which item it will be. Yeah, I'm curious too now. It's marked as CC, yeah. Sometimes the gallery does that. So silly. Okay, and then I'll place one more. Oh, I actually just realized that the rotation of that one is different than the other one. No, wait, it was correct. I cannot do things. And then Evie. And that's the first 5. And then I'm going to look at those. I'm actually very excited. The gallery is honestly so rude. The gallery is very rude. Yeah. Oh my god. I'm seeing already so many differences. Like, I'm so stoked to see it. Okay, we're going to start with the one from Chris. Oh my god. Also, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Welcome in. I hope you're doing well. I love Chris. Can I just start by the fact that you actually put wallpaper on the outside? I appreciate this so infinitely. Because now it actually looks like a house. That's so nice. Oh my goodness. Oh, I already see so many things where I'm like, yes, this is so you. This is so cool. I love that you went for gallery art from Greece. Also, hi, Spoofy. Welcome in. It's so good to see you. This is so, so pretty. And also, it screams you. And then also the dance part of the, like, with the gallery art as well. Hi, Pada. Welcome in. It's good to see you.
I mean, you actually
I love this. It is so you. Also, okay, you guys are gonna have to help me today because I'm gonna have to admit to a really embarrassing fact, and that's that I cannot remember the pride flags. So if we're seeing pride flags today and you want me to recognize them, you're gonna have to tell me which ones they are. It is already the shells. Yes, today and Wednesday, Pada. Please. I know, but I've tried to memorize them, but like memorizing shit is the part of my ADHD brain that just simply doesn't work. Ace and lesbian. Thank you. Awesome. Homo, romantic, asexual. I love this. Also, this whole corner with like the 2 flags and then the outfit underneath is such a vibe. Such a vibe. I don't think I've ever used a mannequin to actually like showcase clothing. You are safe for now. One day I'll promise I'll try to remember them. But like I had issues with this in primary school already where I had to study like geography and stuff. I can't. Remembering stuff like that is like Stompa for the Dutchies. Like when you have to learn like rows and rows of words and stuff, it's just doesn't compute. Make a room tonight, so hopefully it can be toured on Wednesday. Let's go. You can't entirely match the vibes. That's completely fine. The most important thing, Lauren, is that it expresses you as a person. Like whether that be your sexuality or like your gender identity, but that can also just be you as a person, your identity, your hobbies, your interests. That ends up being the most important thing. Donkey bridges. Okay. I feel like you are really good at this, Noah. You have to come up with really good donkey bridges for the pride flags, and then I'll study them. I'll like actively memorize them. It's supposed to be close to belly dancing. Oh, I can see that. I can absolutely see this being belly dancing clothing. I really like this. I also really like that I feel like with all of the black accents, but then also the splashes of blue and stuff. I don't know why, but that whenever I've seen pictures of you, this fits so well with your aesthetic. Of course, Poofy, thank you so much for being lurky. I appreciate it. And then I see some space for the cats, of course, very important. I see some toys for the cats, very important. The blue and white rugs are supposed to represent Finland. Yo, Chris, we need to have a word. We need to have a word. Remember when you said earlier in stream that you're a bad builder? And that, like, you were scared it was not going to be good? This is wildly creative. The fact that you came up with, like, all of these little details of how can I, like, fit the belly dancing into this and, like, showcase it in The Sims, and the fact that you represented the colors of the Finnish flag into the rugs is genius. That's, like... That's beyond being a good builder. That's being really creative. And that's eventually what the most important thing is when it comes to The Sims. Is the fact that you have like that place to be creative and kind of challenge yourself. And I love that you have all these details in here. So you did a wonderful job. This is so cool. That goes for anyone, by the way. If there's like specific details that you added in here that you feel like are important to you because they tell a story about you, like this in case of the rugs being the Finnish flag, that might not be the most obvious for me to catch on to. Like, tell me in chat. Tell me what the things are that you put thought into, or like that are telling a story, so that we can get to know each other. Because that's the part that like I thoroughly enjoy the most about build challenges like this. Also, lucky for me that Greece is also blue and white. Yeah, that's what I figured in the beginning. Looking at this, I was like, oh, that must be because like the color scheme fits with you because it fits with Greece. That's perfect. Yes, thank you, Hopeful Weirdo. That's perfect. Actually, yours is up next, so get your summary ready. I'm just gonna take like a last look at some of the details here. So I see a bunch of beauty products. I see board games. I'm assuming that's because you enjoy board games. I see a cat calendar. Also, love it. Very nice. Then we have a desk setup where obviously there's a laptop to play The Sims. I have the Greece paintings. Yeah, I feel like it makes sense that you like involve your favorite place, but also the place where you're from. And then I see candles. Very nice. Very relaxing atmosphere to just hang out, play some games. And then I see the console with a lot of CDs here. There are board games in the game. Yeah, they came with Growing Together. I believe there's 2 different stacks, although technically I believe they're puzzles. But there is also a stack of board games. That came with the Clutter Kit, I believe. It's like a chessboard on top of a board game thingy. But puzzles, are you a puzzler, Chris? I don't think I knew this. And also, I don't think I've ever seen this. The one with the little pictures and everything? It's from high school years. It's so cute. Is this all of your travel pictures from when you went to Greece? Also, hi, Boov. Nee, nog niet. Hello? Hello? Pog, hi, by the way. Thank you so much for gifting out 5 subs. That's so kind. They went to Ash, to Sarah, to Potted Mama, to Ray Death, and to Sam Excited. If you just got gifted a sub there, please do enjoy all of the subby perks for a whole month. Courtesy of Matthias. That's literally so kind of you. Thank you, thank you. The timing. Was the timing good? I don't think I realized the timing. I actually buy a postcard every time I travel, and they're on my wall. Oh, I love that. You also collect CDs from your favorite artist. Oh, I remember you telling that story of you buying a CD of one of your wait, did I just? Oh no, I didn't delete it. Buying a CD in Greece, I think. It was right when you turned your head for Scott. It was like, no, get your attention back to stream. Hi Hoff, welcome in. Oh my god, you missed 69 gifted. I'm sad now. Maybe you should like retract one. Also, Tally Plays, welcome in. It's good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Hello, hello. But Chris, thank you so much for joining this. Thank you so much for stepping out of your comfort zone and actually joining your very first shell challenge. Because I know that you were like nervous about it and you weren't sure if you should join. And I'm really glad you did because it's so cute and I really love it. I really, really love it. You did such a wonderful job of like representing so many small details about yourself that, you know, like really make you you. And also feel like things that you're really passionate about, like dancing and traveling and all of those things. So I'm really, really, really happy that you joined and that you made this room. It is super cute. You started the Pack Legacy Challenge. You love it so much. Only on Gen 1, but it's great so far. And I'm so excited. You've kept it updated. Yes. Oh my god. I can't wait for you to continue playing and hear your thoughts on it. I try to keep it updated for every pack. So I also plan on adding a new generation when the new expansion pack comes out in July. It sometimes takes a little bit for me to update it, but I always try to keep it updated. As long as I'll be creating content, I'll keep it updated. Tut is here because she wants some love. Tut is here to also approve of Chris's room, by the way. And thank you all so much for already starting the applause. If you guys also really liked Chris's room, make sure to do ! clap in chat to give a round of applause for this beautiful shell. Have you seen the leaks? I have seen the leaks, but I always feel like leaks are too limited to actually make a sound judgment on what the pack is going to be about. I feel like the leak is kind of like in line with their own roadmap of, oh, it's going to be love themed. And a lot of people were saying, oh, there's going to be a dating app. So I feel like the leak didn't share that much that was new, or at least nothing revolutionary. Like the dating apps and the attraction system, I expected that to be in there. If there was going to be a pack all about love, those two things made a lot of sense. So I'm curious to see if there's anything going to be in the pack that is going to be a surprise. Like actually a feature where we're all going to be like, oh, wow. Didn't expect that to happen. Because all of the other things I feel like are kind of logical for a love-themed pack. I'm excited about them nonetheless, but those are things I would have expected, if that makes any sense. I am, for a specific reason, very excited about this pack because it's most likely going to be the very first time that I'll have early access to a pack. Because so far, ever since I joined the EA Creator Network, they've released 4 kits that I got to do giveaways for and that I got, but there's never been a pack release. And I'm really excited because I've never had early access to anything. Wait, they're still releasing packs? Oh, absolutely. And they plan on doing so for many more years, Noah. Also, Echo, it is good to see you. I hope you're doing so well. How many have they released at this point? Like, I don't know. I believe if you count all the kits separately, there are 72 DLCs for The Sims. And I am the lucky owner of all of them. I know for a fact there's 29 expansion packs. Because my pack legacy has 20. Well, that's not true, by the way. Because I've also written some game pack generations. But there's at least 29. Because my pack legacy has 29. You have 68 packs right now. You need one more. Let's go. But yeah, it's a lot. I'm impressed you could tell it that fast. I think it's because I not too long ago made a video where I ranked all of the packs. And for that, I had to look up this information. And because of that, it's like stored somewhere in my brain. EA be milking all of you. Yeah, I think if you buy everything full price, it's more than 2,000 euros at least. But I always thought about this. Like, I know it's a lot of money. Don't get me wrong. It's a lot of money. And it's absolutely a huge amount of money for a game. However, I think there's people who have spent far more than that on games like Fortnite and Valorant and stuff, where they have bought skins and everything and weapons and battle passes. And over the years, they have spent at least as much money on those games. But it just feels different because it's always been like one-off transactions that were a lot smaller. So that's like one thing that I feel like differs from it. The second thing is, it depends on how many hours you play the game, whether that investment is worth it. So I didn't buy everything full price. So I'm going to make an estimation of having spent 1,500 euros on The Sims. Like, that's my estimation. I don't know if that's the exact amount, but let's say I've spent 1,500 euros. I've played this game for more than 3,500 hours. That means that playing this game costs me 50 cents per hour. Half a euro. Name any other activity, sports, hobbies, anything that you can do, one, for that amount of time, for a prolonged period of time, like multiple years, that isn't just as expensive. If you take dance lessons, if you take a gym membership, if you, like, there's a lot of things that if you calculate it by how many hours you actually use it is much more expensive than 50 cents an hour. So I think, obviously, again, I want to preface this by saying that, yes, it is a lot of money, like, obviously. But it also gives you a lot of enjoyment that I think a lot of people very easily kind of just don't think about when they just think about the money, if that makes any sense. Also, J-Dog, welcome in. I hope you're doing so well. It is nice to meet you. And also, Dina, welcome in. I hope you're doing well. Other games cost way too much and they need to grind for rankings. That is another part, is the fact that, like, in games like Fortnite, you have to not only spend the money, but then you also have to play the game to unlock the things that you've already paid for. Because that's basically what a battle pass is. You buy all the items, but then you don't get them. No. You first have to play for like 50 to 60 hours to actually get all those items. Which basically means that, let's say you buy the battle pass and you're not really good at the game, or you're a kid and you're only limited to playing X amount of hours per week. You pay for things that you will never get, even though you paid for them. Does sleeping count as a hobby? Yes. I'll count it, but that's free, so... In Brazil, they're really expensive. That's another thing. They have like the local pricing, and that makes a huge difference. Also, in terms of like how much people earn in different places in the world, makes it like relatively more expensive. That's true. 10 years. A lot of people spend that amount of money over the course of 10 years. The Sims 4 base game wasn't free at the time. EA milked me to an extent that can't be calculated. Yeah, I feel that too, Anthony. I bought the base game as well. I paid full price for it. Also, Swindler, welcome in. It's good to see you. I hope you're doing so well. Onto multi-packs of yarn, so why not about the same on a game? Exactly, yeah. I feel like things like knitting and crocheting and stuff are obviously also relatively expensive hobbies. So there is absolutely hobbies that you can do for a lot less money. And in that sense, it does limit it to a certain group of people that can afford that. And that is something that I think a lot of people have issues with. Of like, it is something that to a degree should be enjoyable or accessible for way more people than it currently is because of the price. If they are still a thing, yeah, you can still bundle up. Drinking is a very expensive hobby, not just for your wallet, but also for your health. And my mom recently brought me yarn to do some Tunisian crochet, and I had to detangle a ball of yarn. That's not relaxing. Also, sorry, Chris, I was trying to catch up on chat, but then I got really sidetracked. I'm so glad that I got to see your room. It made me a little bit more confident. I'm glad that it made you a little bit more confident. Here's some extra confidence on top of that. But of course, please go rest. Please go get your sleeps. Sleeps do be very important. But enjoy the sleeps. with the extra boost of confidence. But thank you so much for joining the shell challenge and for being here while I did the tour. I'm going to mark yours as complete, and then we're going to continue with the one from Hopeful Weirdo. This is my problem. I should have remembered where I placed it. This is my fault for not like... Okay, so it's this one. The one with the 2 pride flags on the yellow cat tree. Okay, I can find that. That's this one. There we go. Arrow and Ace flag because Arrow Ace, crafting items for crochet, laptop and console for gaming, plants because I want to start caring for plants. There are subtle hints to Arrow Ace flags with the orange, yellow, white, and lighter and darker blue. Ooh, I love that you actually like used the colors from the flags in the room as well. That's so nice. I actually like the color scheme a lot. This is so cute. And I like that you also added the half walls to split up the room to kind of make it like into an apartment without actually splitting up the room. You hate Bob Pancakes at the moment. You have an asterisk in mind for him, but I can't actually give him a good makeover. Maybe you could just like start and then see if maybe inspiration hits. Also books because reading. Love that. Oh, that's actually a really pretty painting. I forget that we have this swatch all the time, but it's such a beautiful one. You got paid today for a 2-hour nap. That's what we call winning in life. Sleeping and pooping on the boss's time is like the best things ever. You can't change my mind about that. Those are just 2 really nice things. You've never seen the painting before. The default swatch of this painting is this one, and it comes with cats and dogs. But like this swatch is actually really pretty. I'd like to have this painting IRL, to be honest. Do you also have a dog? Or would you like to have a dog? Or is it just because you really like this painting? But I really like this. I like how colorful it is. And I like that you're reading a book. We need to know now, what is your current book that you're reading? Very curious. You have a dog. Nice. So that's also represented in there then. And then a good setup for some Sims gaming or other games. Because you'd like to have a cat again. Nice. So it's like your room doesn't only represent who you are right now, but also like interests that you would like in the future. So again, having a cat and caring for plants, it's like, it's kind of like your goal room. It's like, this is who I am right now, but I also added some inspirational things so that whenever you're in this room that you'll know what you're working towards. Currently reading a book for 5 months already, still wanting to start Legends and Lattes. I feel like I've heard quite a lot about that book. I think other people were talking about it in another Twitch chat one day. And I read about it. I was like, wait, I feel like this is familiar because I think we talked about it in book chat. Speaking of, by the way, I almost finished Iron Flame. I have like 50 pages left to go, and I don't like where this book is going. I don't like where the ending is heading, specifically because I feel like it's going to end with a cliffhanger, and there's no next book yet, which stresses me out because that means that I'm going to have to wait a really long time before I can continue reading. So as therapy for myself and the fact that I'm going to be sad about this ending, I already know, even if the ending is good, I'll be sad that the book is done. Oh, I don't know why that's not on, but there we go. Thank you. I bought a new book for myself over the weekend. I bought City of Bones, is it called? Yeah, City of Bones, which I've watched the TV show of, but that wasn't really good, so I would like to read the book. But I really like this room. It is so cute and so colorful, and I love all the details of like you added all of your activities that you like to do in your time in here, and also the fact that you incorporated the colors of the pride flags throughout the room is so nice. Isn't Iron Flame a series of 5 books? No. Just 2. It's only Fourth Wing and Iron Flame. There's only 2 parts. Oh, you might be confusing it with Akotar. That's 7 books. Is it 7? 5 books. No, that's 5 books, actually. I've read all of those already. It's quite different from the TV show. That's kind of what I'm hoping for. Because I liked the TV show, like the concept of it, but I didn't like the way that they handled the story, and I don't know. It felt a little bit shallow and empty. So I'm hoping that the concept is the same because that's the part that kind of caught my interest. But then the story is actually better. 3 to be written. Oh, okay. Like there's 3 more to come. I'm very excited about that though. I love it when there's series with like at least 3, preferably 5, 6, 7 books. Because I take like almost an entire book to get really invested into a character. So whenever the book is just one book and then it's done, I almost feel like it's a waste of time to get that invested in a character. But when I read a series, I can get like obsessed with my character. And then I have 4 or 5 more books to read. That's like the best thing ever. Yeah, that's a good way to describe it. The show is really bland. No worries, Pumpkin. If you would have time this week, you can still do it. I'm going to do another tour day on Wednesday. But also, it's good to see you. I hope you're doing well. And Swindler, thank you so much for also joining the queue. That's definitely not too late. If I don't get to tours today, I will for sure do them on Wednesday. So I'm going to do my best to tour everything. Also, I think this concludes the Room from Hope for Weirdo. I love what you did with the room. Like I said, I really like the color scheme and I really like your vision behind it and how many personal details are in here, especially the part of like not just adding who you are now, but also adding who you want to be or like things that you want in your life for later. Super, super cute. So if you guys want, feel free to do exclamation point clap to give a big round of applause to this Room from Hopeful Weirdo. You did such a wonderful job and I really, really like it. Really good world build and idea for fantasy. I hope you like it. Let's go. I'm very excited about it. I'm very excited about Shadowhunters. Like I said, I've seen the show, but that was a bit bland. So I'm hoping the book is gonna bring it to life a bit more. Thank you guys all so much for giving a round of applause. I am gonna complete this one. And then the next one is Lena, which I remember I placed all the way over here. Okay, so technically, just a heads up for everyone, if you're like, wow, this looks so cool. Lena did, in fact, actually add platforms, so it technically became like separated rooms. But I have to be honest, again, I did already see the little speed build on Instagram of this. So it isn't my first time actually seeing this build. And I remember seeing it on Instagram and being like, oh, now I really want to see the tours, but also I was like, no, now I've already seen it. So I can't wait to like check it up front and actually hear your story, Lena. So tell me about the details because you actually made it almost into an entire house. Well, no, actually, this is an entire house. There's a full kitchen. Then we have your bedroom. Then we have a small little bathroom and actually like a full-fledged living room set up. So I know you have a dog. I think I've actually seen a picture of your dog once. I don't remember where, but I think you might have shared it in Discord at one point. So I know you have a small dog. In my head, your dog is white. Is that correct? Or like beige? You had the gaming chair and it replaced it with a normal chair. Oh, yeah. Wait, is the gaming chair, was that part of the early access? Beige? Okay. I remember this. I don't know when I saw a picture of your dog, but so I'm gonna guess some things and then you're gonna have to help me out. I'm guessing you like cooking because you made a whole kitchen and there's like a cookbook that is open. I really, really like this kitchen. It's so cute. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Welcome in. I hope you're doing well. You have time before Wednesday. And hello, I missed half of the stream, but no worries, no worries. And I'm glad you have time for Wednesday. Then you can still join if you want. I just started cooking. That's why the cookbook is there. I love that. I hope you're enjoying cooking. I feel like cooking is such a nice hobby to have because you need to make food for yourself anyways every day. So if you enjoy the progress or like the process of it, that's like the best. The one with light is, oh, okay, so that explains then. You are enjoying it. Nice. The best trilogy, in your opinion, is The Internal Devices, which is the prequel series. I love it so much. Also, yes, I'm really a bookworm. When I start yapping, I can't be stopped. So I turned to my Bob makeover. Yes, I was stalling. I love this. You can do it, though. You got this. You got this. I also see some space for your dog to have some food. Also, Lixin, hi, welcome to chat. It is so good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Hello, hello. Thank you for the follow. I see a nice big gaming setup where I'm guessing you play a lot of The Sims. Maybe. I love all the details you have in your room. Do you actually have a Polaroid? Because I see you added the Polaroid pictures to the wall and you have the Polaroid sitting on your nightstand. So I'm guessing you might actually have a Polaroid. And then I see a salt lamp. I very much approve of this. And then I see some CDs and like a speaker and stuff and your makeup. Ooh. You don't, but you would like to have one? I can see that. Polaroids are really fun. This is so cool. Salt lamp? Huh? So this is done with gallery art as well, but I'm guessing this is all of your favorite artists. Yes, you are allowed to use half walls as long as it doesn't split up the room into separate rooms. So this room actually is not a good example of that because of the platforms. They do turn into separate rooms. Those are currently your favorite musicians. I can see that. I like that a lot. I feel like I don't know all of them. Obviously, I know Miley. I know Måneskin. I'm actually going to see Måneskin in 2 weeks again. I see Taylor, Linkin Park, Fall Out Boy, and that is... I don't know who that is. Also, thank you so much for redeeming the hi, I'm new. So my name is Rosanna, or Ro. I use she, her pronouns. On this channel, I do a lot of gaming as well as some co-working. When we are gaming, it's mostly The Sims with a sprinkle of variety. I'm from the Netherlands. I have 2 cats. I have ADHD. I'm bisexual. I'm trying to think of other things. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. If you just want to vibe and lurk, that's also completely fine. Rainbows, welcome in. It's good to see you. I hope you're doing so well. Oh, that's Beyonce. Okay. And this one? And this one? What a great introduction. Thank you. I've been practicing. Halsey and Paramore. Thank you. I was like, I feel like I recognize them, but I could not click it in my brain.
Peekaboo.
Peekaboo. Sweetie. Excuse me. And she's freaking awesome and hella pretty. I can see that, yeah. I can absolutely see that. Sweetie, thank you so much for the freaking 32 months. No, 34. 34. What? 34. Yo, that's so long. And also on tier 2. Thank you so much for that. And also for wanting to be my mod for basically 34 months as well. I'm going to add you to our sub board. How are you doing? It's really, really good to see you. I hope you're doing so well. You are actually nearing the mushroom. You have like 2 months left with your flower basket. Also, Lolly, welcome in. I hope you're doing so well. It is good to see you. Right? It looks beautiful. That's what I thought as well, Anna. It's so aesthetically pleasing. Like, actually, the color scheme is so pretty. Something like that. Something like that. Yeah, just something like that. Just close to something, you know? Tier 2? Exactly. Wild. Thank you so much for all of that support. I hope you're doing really well. It is so, so good to see you. Best IKEA man, exactly. Also, Lena, let me know if there's like any details that you want me to notice or like anything that you want to point out. I see a diary over here, like some books that you're writing in. I see magazines and puzzles. I see some buttons. What's the jungle sub for? Also, hi Melly, welcome in. So basically, whenever you subscribe, you get access to the emotes, you get ad-free viewing, and you get faster channel points. What else do you get when you subscribe? I'm trying to figure out. My brain is empty. Head empty today, apparently. But basically, when you subscribe, you get access to all of those things. And as an extra thank you of subscribing, I add everyone who subscribes to the sub board, which I then share at the end of the month, so that everyone that subscribed that month is like eternalized on the sub board. Also, thank you, Bonnie, for the hydrate. And Rosalia, welcome in. It's good to see you. I hope you are doing so, so well. I would trip over that corner all the time. Yeah, me too. Me too. There would be like a little tooth stain mark in the floor here. And access to the emote spam Discord channel. True, yes. If you subscribe, you also get access to a sub-only Discord channel, which is, we just post emotes there. It's just so silly. That sick emote, the salt lamp. Yeah, can't miss out on that. Technically working. I hope work is going well. I'm doing good. Thank you for asking. I feel like finally today the antibiotics are like fully properly doing their work. So I almost don't have any infection symptoms anymore, which is really good. We're silly goofs. You are silly goofs. You are very much silly goofs. But I think this is so pretty, Lena. I think it is so stunning. I love the patterned bed, by the way, because I feel like the rest of the house is relatively like neutral toned with like some small pastel colors. Like the little table thing, the cloth is like slightly pink, and then this is like slightly blue. So there's like small splashes of color, but then we get to your bed and it's just like brightly colored, and I love that. I love that. And I think it is so cute. I think this is my favorite part of you representing all of your favorite musicians. I think it's really creative that you went out of your way to actually find all of those on the gallery. And I really like what you did with the spacing of the room. Because I do feel like honestly, I wish that platforms were like not splitting up the room. Because I don't feel like you actually split up the room. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Like the only reason that I'm like saying technically it's not correct is because The Sims has just stupid mechanics. But you didn't split up the room. It still is like one big open floor plan. And I think actually you made it really creative with adding like all of the step ups and things that just splits up or like separates the room so nicely. I think you did a wonderful job of spacing everything out. And just the whole color scheme. It just like, it screams like serene and cozy and homey. And I would literally live here. IRL, it's the same way. I love that. I love that that detail actually stood out to me, and that that's actually the same IRL as well. But also, if you guys want to give a big round of applause to Lena, please make sure to do exclamation point clap in chat so that you can all share your appreciation of this super stunning room. And if you want to, Lena actually has an Instagram as well, where there is a little like reel of a speed build of this. So if you want to see how it was put together, feel free to make sure to check out Lena's Instagram. I believe you do more Sims builds, right? It's not just this one. You've done other Sims content too. Today is Gucci had a great 3-hour workshop at work, had something to drink at the office afterwards, followed by some gaming, and just got back from the pub downstairs. Overall, I guess I'm kind of mentally tired, but still pretty decent. It sounds like a tiring day, but also it sounds like a really nice day. Like lots of nice things. I have to work an hour into stream on Wednesday. Don't worry. If you want to, you can just come in and redeem your tour pumpkin, and then I will tour during stream. And then if you're not here to like watch it live, you can always watch it back in the VOD the day after. Then I can still tour yours, and you can still see what me and the community thought of your build, if that's something you want. I realize it's much more fun to be there live, but I also know that life happens. So, but I really like it. So thank you so much for joining. And yes, I share lots of my builds. Hold on, I need to get a link because we usually do like a shout out, but I don't have a shout out command for Instagram. But I can find your link because I really like the little speed build. Everyone, go follow. Because Lena's really cool. And also, actually, Lena helps me out a lot by editing the speed builds from YouTube or like from Twitch streams to YouTube. So if you've ever watched the speed build that I have on the YouTube channel, like the Totally Spice House, for instance, that was actually edited down from a lot of hours streaming into one video by Lena. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Welcome in. I hope you're doing well. I'll be in the Netherlands by your next stream. That's a wild thought. Multiple people are going to be in the Netherlands by the next time I stream. Like, next time I stream is like so close to TwitchCon. Wild. I can't believe it's already this week. Literally. Boggles my brain. Hi, Mr. Welcome in. It's good to see you. It cry at the same time. I hope it's good crying, like happy crying. Then it's okay. I'm gonna mark your tour as complete. Thank you so much again for joining. I really, really enjoyed this build. And then we're gonna go on to Anna's, and I believe from the top of my head that's this one because I remember that one is Evie's. Happy crying. Okay, good. Ooh, hold on. I'm getting loft vibes. Oh, this is so pretty. What the heck? But exhausting, and I feel mentally exhausted in general, but ayo. Life goes on, and vacation starts in 37 days. That's so nice. That is so, so nice. No kitchen and bathroom, though. That's fine. That's fine. They are just in a different space. No one will know. The room represents my family, husband, and 4 kitties. I was about to ask if you actually have 4 cats. Because I saw all of the little bowls and I was like, do you actually have 4 cats? Your hobbies and interests. So lots of kitty stuff, yoga and kung fu to practice, living room because we watch a lot of shows together, and we just bought bikes. So now we can ride around. Do you also have your bikes like in your house, like in your living room? Because I feel like some people have that. And I feel like since you have the exposed brick and stuff, you do have a house that would fit the aesthetic of a bike. Like, you know, one of those that hang in on the wall and stuff. But I really like this. They're small and foldable. Oh, nice. That's convenient. I like that a lot. You really like this community. It's a chill environment. I'm having a bad day mentally. Being here and doing some diamond painting while I watch listen is really helpful. I'm so happy to hear that. I always do my best to provide like a chill space for people to kind of just retreat and hang out and vibe, whether they are in like a good mental space or maybe they just want to have some distraction. So I'm really glad that that's the way that you feel. And I'm sorry to hear that you're not going through the bestest of times mentally. That is super normal. We all go through it, and it's super valid if you are having a bad day. But thank you so much for hanging out. I appreciate that a lot. And thank you for the hug, sweetie. To Kat, that's super kind. And also Cece, welcome in. It's good to see you. And Esmifi, welcome in. It's good to see you as well. I like this a lot. Is this actually the aesthetic you have in your house, by the way? Like, is this the vibe that you have, the kind of modern industrial? Because I'm such a sucker for this. I could never pull it off, but I think it is so cool. I put our wedding picture in the bedroom. Oh my God. Stop. That is so cute. Look, there's 2 pictures of the cats and then the wedding picture. You actually went through the hassle of like taking the pictures and adding them. That is so cute. Not that it's 37 dates, but I have a date for, well, you know what? I was about to ask, and then I realized, no, I'll ask you that in, like, DMs. 2 cats on the other side. Oh, my goodness. They are so cute. You had them in your Sims family before. I love this. Did anyone make their rooms while their shaders were on? That's a good question. I do have shaders on, by the way. Obviously, we might not have the same shaders, but I am using shaders. Let's say August 19th. That is so exciting. I'm so happy. I'm so happy for you. But this is literally adorable. That's such a cute personal touch. Thanks for telling me. Because I think I would have eventually noticed, but it's nice that I now got to like kick off the room with that. I also love that there's like cat beds everywhere. There's a cat bed here, and there's a cat bed here, and then there's a cat bed here and here. They just all have their own bed. I love that they all have their own space. And then they also have a huge cat tree. And then probably if they are like a true cat, they will lie here under the desk. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Welcome in. I hope you're doing well. They will sleep here under the desk in like the most inconvenient spot. Oh, I spotted another cat picture. Hold on. Cat picture on your desk. Thank you for the follow. Welcome in. I hope you're doing so well. This is so nice. Also, I didn't know you did Kung Fu, but that's really cool. You're badass. Impress me, human. That one is if you're late, kitty. That's so sweet. I feel like every cat parent, like especially if you've ever had to say goodbye to a pet, not just cats, but like any pet, you always have like some sort of picture or something to remember them by. I don't have a picture in my house, but I like literally have a tattoo of my cat. But oh my God, sweetie. Thank you so much for the 50 bits and for putting huge pride in chat. I love it. I love it. Here for it. In your alcohol maker box. Sounds like a typical cat, honestly. I try hard with Kung Fu. It is so cool, but hard. I can see that being really hard. I don't think I could do it. Like, it looks majestic, but I don't think I could do it. I feel like it takes a lot of control. Like, not just strength or stamina, but also like a lot of kind of like dancing, like specific dances and stuff. I feel like you need to have a lot of control over your muscles and like the timing of how to move your body and stuff. It takes a lot of everything. Just everything. Anything you can think of, it takes it. But I really like it. And I see another salt lamp. At this point, I'm wondering if you guys all have salt lamps or if you're putting salt lamps in your builds because you know that I will like it. I also see a nice music station. Do you actually have a vinyl player? Oh my God, sweetie. Thank you for using 50 bits to put a huge salt lamp in chat. I'm really glad that nowadays I can see them too. You have tons of CDs. Okay, nice. This is so smart. I am going to start doing this as well. Putting this on a stack of books. I love that. I love that so much. That's actually genius. Using your big brain here. And their cardboard boxes. And he still chooses the lay in the marker box. Yep. Tally, thank you so much for putting even more huge pride into chat. Thank you so much. And also thank you for the 50 bits. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. We both used to play in a band. My husband's a drummer and I was a bit of a singer. Ooh, so I can see that now. That fits together. I really like this. This is such a beautiful room. Also, that big window is very pretty. Just in general, the whole aesthetic of this room, I'm like literally obsessed. Such a vibe, such a cool lofty feel. And I love all the details that you have in here. I think, again, that was to be expected. But my favorite part is the fact that you added all of the pictures. That just makes it so personal. That just really makes it stand out as something that really tells a story about you. But then again, I feel like everything tells the story, like the bikes. And I like your little explanation with it because now I can place all of the details. So this is really cool. I think it is time for a huge applause in chat for Anna. Let me actually join. I didn't join for the previous ones, but applause to all of you. Thank you so much for joining this shell challenge. Thank you so much for allowing everyone, including myself, to get to know you a bit better through your room and through like showing all of the sides of your personality. Well, obviously it's not everything, but so many. I really enjoyed it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. This is so cool. And then I see we actually have a break coming up, like an ad break in 1.5 minutes. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to save just to be sure. Just to be sure. And then I'm going to do Evie's tour as soon as I get back from the break. But then for now, I'm just going to put on words on stream. You guys can play some little mini game while I take my break. And then I'll be back after. And we're going to continue with the tours. I always feel like in the beginning of stream, I get a little bit like nervous of, oh, are we going to have enough time? But I know that we've already done 3 tours. And that was like including the beginning of stream, chatting, all of those things. So once I come back, we're probably going to go through at least the one from Evie and another 5. I think. Yes, Sis is here today. Exactly. She's being extra cute. Okay, I'm just going to quickly get the link. Hold on. The words on stream link. And then I'm going to take you guys here. I hate that I have to refresh this link like every single time. So weird. But yeah, like I said, I'm gonna take a quick break. Please make sure to use this time. No, Suze's not here. Suze's on my t-shirt. She's printed today. She's printed. But I'm gonna take a quick break. Please make sure to use this time to also get yourself something to drink, something to snack, wiggle your bum, stand up from your chair, all of those good things. If you want, you can do !cute to check out how cute you are in chat, or !fridge to see what the fridge holds for you. And of course, you can play some words. I believe there is multiple mods here, so I think it should be okay with using the continues and the restart commands and stuff. I feel like you guys know that by now. And then I'll see you guys in about 15 minutes or so. Hello. Hello, hello. How are things going here? Did I just come into you guys going game over again? I feel like this is becoming a trend. This is becoming a trend. GG's though. Oh, sorry. Gay gays. Gay gays. I hope you had fun. Gay gays. Hi, Kara. Yeah.
All we have to decide is what to do.
It's GG's, but then for Pride Month. Using the app, it's so much faster. Really? I think the only downside of using the app is that other people cannot see what you're guessing. I've never used the app, though. I know, Kara. I know. Also, I'm eating cookies. I'm sorry. I hope you guys had fun, though. It's gonna be the best TwitchCon ever. Also, Kara, I realized that the teams that I shared with you from MCC were actually wrong. They were old teams. They announced it, and I just never realized that there was an MCC event in between. They announced the new ones on Twitter. There's a couple that are still very nice, but some of the creators like Gem are not there. I was missing you too much. Well, I'm back, sweetie. Don't worry. They're not at TwitchCon. Well, I don't know. They're at least not in Twitch Rivals. So I'm assuming they're not going to be at TwitchCon. That's my guess. We can check if they are added to the website. Nope. I don't think so. Still gonna be false, yeah. So it's still gonna be really exciting. There's just gonna be a different pool of creators than that I shared with you earlier. You brought the wrong charging cable, so by the time I've unlocked my phone and typed my guess, someone else has gotten it. Yeah. That is unfortunate. You did, sweetie? Oh my goodness, I didn't even know this. I probably won't be as clingy to you as in Amsterdam. I mean, I would also feel sorry for you if you were, because I'm going to be rushing all over the place. So I feel like if you were hanging around a lot with me, you'd be rushing all over the place as well. You'd get your step goal. Like 100%. You're going to get your step goal. But I have such a busy itinerary, specifically on the Saturday. The Saturday is wild. Sunday is much chiller, but Saturday is wild. Now you're famous. I'm not famous, Gara. Let's not fool anyone. But back then it was so chill. It really was, though. I feel like nothing is ever gonna like compare to the first TwitchCon in Amsterdam, because one, indeed, it was much chiller. Also because I had much less obligations or things that I really wanted to do. I had no expectations of the event. And it was the very first time that so many of our communities were meeting, because the previous 2 years was the pandemic. So where I feel like now, if you go, there's like people have already met. I feel like there's only like maybe a handful, like 4 or 5 people that I've never met before. But like most of you at this point, if you've ever been to a TwitchCon before, I've met you. Whereas I feel like in Amsterdam, that was also just the whole vibe for everyone. Of like the first time in 3 years that we could meet up again was, it just was so different. We're never gonna get that again. I hope. Make sure you take your breaks. I'm gonna do my best. But I full on knew from the start that this was gonna be an event that was gonna take a lot of my energy. And that's also okay. I talked to this with my like treatment people, with the doctors and stuff. And they said, it is okay to sometimes like spend more of your energy budget than you have. It is okay to sometimes push your body beyond its own boundaries, as long as you don't do it every day. And there is also time for rest afterwards. But they said it's like, it's not like you shouldn't ever make any investments into things that make you feel like you have pain or make you feel uncomfortable, because then you would probably never do anything outside of your comfort zone. So it's like you have to find the balance between pushing yourself and taking rest and self-care. If you can't find the time for breaks, at least stay hydrated. I promise I'll make sure to stay hydrated and make sure that I eat enough and all of those things. I can do that. I cried as well, but to be fair, I also cried coming back from Paris and Vegas. So, also Kiwi and Panji, it is so good to see both of you. I hope you're doing well. We need to get pictures, absolutely, Kara. 100%. I'm gonna make sure that I look really cute every single day so we can take a bunch of pictures. Good luck with the work. Yes, sweetie. Oh my god. Yes, you need to. Because then I can finally, 1, give you a hug again, and 2, give Petra a hug. Which is just needed. I would go, but me and big crowds don't mix. I can see that. I do feel like in the sense that, yes, there is a big crowd, but especially the US one, there's also big space. So I found, personally, Vegas, the city was really busy, but the convention itself was actually not that crowded. Like, there were spaces where it was really crowded, but generally it didn't feel very full or like overwhelming. I've been to places like an average train, much busier. Average like concert, much busier. This is like much more chill. It's bringing a big camera on Sunday. I don't know how busy you are on Sunday to hang out afterwards. I think I can hang out on Sunday afterwards. I would like to catch a little bit of the Minecraft Championship on Sunday towards the end of the day, but I can, like, I was thinking of chilling in the park. Like, I think a lot of people want to chill in the park. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. So I can be there. Which location was it again on Saturday? Meetup 1. We're hijacking one of the official meetup locations. We'll probably be outside in the hallway or something, but Meetup 1. So 3 p.m. Meetup 1. That goes for anyone, by the way. If you're coming to TwitchCon EU, I'm hosting a big Simmer meetup. You don't have to be a content creator. If you enjoy playing The Sims, you're more than welcome to join. Okay. It is time for Evie's room. Relaxing is what I do best. Relaxing do be important. Relaxing do be important. Can't wait to see all the pictures of you guys together. They'll probably be everywhere. So I built a catified lesbian girl cave with natural wood and pink and purple accents. I laid a laid-back loft room in a cozy cottagecore style with a side of fairycore and modern cabin. Lots of clutter because I'm an Eevee that collects and surrounds myself with little bits of happiness and nerdiness. Side quest, spot all the cats if the placement worked. Okay, I need to start with the fact that I'm obsessed with the amount of color in this room. And what if I don't like playing The Sims? I mean, you can join, but we're literally going to be a group of people that are obsessed with The Sims, and we're all going to be like, oh my god, I love this. So you can absolutely join. I just wonder if it's going to be the right place for you. But this is so pretty. Also, I love that you did this with like the half walls to split the whole space up. Very smart. Do you play Stardew Valley? I do, but not on stream. I used to 2 years ago, 3 years ago. Then I kind of fell out of love with the game. I want to get back into it. I haven't played it in a while, but I don't play it on stream. I don't think I like the grindiness of the game on stream. But I do like to play it in my spare time. I love the game. I've actually played it a lot before I started creating content. Stardew was one of the reasons I actually started watching Twitch as well. I'll walk with you to the meetup and then figure out if it's something for me. What time was that again, Kara? Because I think the false meetup is one that I'm not sure if I'm going to be making because of the Sims thingy. But I love the rainbow over the window. That was half an hour before. I'm going to see if I can if I can make that, because I believe I also have another meetup at 2. You need to be there half an hour before the meetup starts, or the meet and greet starts. So it might actually be too tight. I don't think I might make it. Okay, but I like this a lot. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Welcome in. I'm really sad about it. I'm hoping to run into her in the partner lounge so I can still say hi. It's one of the movie props. Really? Isn't it really huge by default? Yeah. I was like, I've never seen this before. But that's because it's humongous by default. That is so smart to size it down. Damn, and partner privileges, yeah. It is definitely a privilege to think about the things of like, oh, I really want to see this and this person. I have the same with pirate software. I'm like, I really want to see pirate software, but the meetup time is slightly inconvenient. I'm like, I'll just see if I can run into him in the partner lounge, because the amount of people at the con is huge, but the amount of people that will be in the partner lounge is so much smaller that the chances of actually running into someone is just much bigger. Also, Unity, welcome in. It's good to see you. I hope you're doing well. But I think this is so creative. I love it. Also, does this count as a cat? Oh my god, look at all the props and everything. Also, I see rainbows everywhere. I see all the pride paintings and stuff. You really used all of the pride items in the game, and I'm here for that. Say hi to dad for me. I will. Why can't you not? You can just do that yourself, right, Matthias? You can just book a spot for the meet and greet. And you can just go say hi. Who's dad? Pirate software. Also, Moonlight, welcome in. It's good to see you. But I really like this. This is so cute. But I'm guessing this is one cat. So 1 does not count as a cat. Okay. Then I see a cat over here. So that's 1 then. This fractal thingy, what time does it open up? The same time as the brand floor. So any of the brands will probably open up at 10. Because free stuff is free stuff. I would just go there at 10. Or like 10:15. Something like that. As soon as the con is open, the brand floor should be open. I would check it in the TwitchCon app though. Everything is listed there. You have the remote on the sofa. That is such a nice detail. I can do anything. Yeah, you can. Just do it. You'll be there at 4. Sounds like a plan. Does that count as a cat? Or am I looking for only like these cats? I love this, by the way. I love all the color and all of the little clutter and all of the cat items everywhere. I think you did such a great job of splitting up the place and making everything so colorful. I'm like so... Actual Sims cats. Okay. I'm so excited to see the rest of this room because I'm already like obsessed with this part. Like everything has cats on it and I'm here for that. Are TwitchCon tickets expensive? I never looked into them. It depends from year to year. The ones in Vegas, sorry, not Vegas. The ones in the US are much more expensive than the ones, not much more. I shouldn't lie. The ones in the US are more expensive than the ones in the EU. That's also because the convention is bigger and longer. I don't know the price from the top of my head. Anyone in chat? Yeah, I think it's 125. Was that for both days? I believe it was 140 this year. But maybe it was 125. For both days? Okay. I know that for the US, I actually paid 325. But that's including the party. And the party is $100. So then it would be like 225. But it's a day extra. And you shouldn't overlook the fact that the one in the US is much, much bigger. Like, actually much bigger. And also the partner party in the US is usually not at the site of the con. It's usually at a separate place. So like they rent out a separate place because there's so many more partners coming. So that's more costly. And the party itself is they rent out expensive places. Like the one in Vegas, if I had gone to that one, the place in Vegas, by myself, it would have been much more expensive than $100. So like actually getting it for $100, that includes food and 2 drinks, was way cheaper than if we had gone to that place ourselves. And that is like one of the coolest places in Vegas. So it's very nice, but it's definitely not cheap. I feel like travel would be the most expensive thing. Absolutely. Depending on where you have to come from and like which TwitchCon you're going to, 100% that's the most expensive. My flights to San Diego were a little over 1,000, and I also have to pay almost 600 for a hotel. So like my tickets compared to my travel are nothing. Nothing. Like the whole trip on its own, it's $1,600. And then I haven't done anything. I haven't had food, haven't had anything. Literally only I've only like taken a plane and I have a bed. That's all. Then on top of that, I still had the TwitchCon ticket. So it's definitely really expensive to go to TwitchCon. US flights are nuts. Yes. And even like the prices when they look affordable, as soon as you start booking, they're like, you know what? You also want to take luggage, don't you? Yeah, that's going to be $95 on the way there and $95 on the way back. It's free. It's a business expense. If that was the case, I mean, I'm paying it as a business expense, absolutely, but that doesn't make it free. That just means that my business has to pay for it. And since I'm a single person business, that basically means that I'm paying for it. So yeah, it is pretty wild. It's worth it. Like from my position where I stand as a creator who like sees it as a business trip, it's worth it. If you're a community member, I can see that you may be doing that once as like a once in a lifetime opportunity to meet your friends. But for me, the fact that I went to Vegas last year and I'm going to San Diego this year, I'm like, yeah, I don't think that's realistic. Ask Fractal to sponsor it. I could, but then I would also have to do something in return. Like, I don't think I want to, but like, I could reach out, not just to Fractal, but like to other brands as well, being like, hey, do you want to sponsor this trip? But then that usually comes with the fact that they want something from you in return. Write tax. I can't write tax off with my company. I'm too small. I'm not going to get in all the tax details, but I can't write the tax off. Because I can't do that on anything with my company because I earn too little. House of Sims meet up with Fractal giveaway. Yeah, but then wouldn't they just spend more money? Because then they also need to pay for the giveaway. Like, I can get creative with this. I definitely think that there are things that you could come up with, but I see another one, by the way. I see another cat over here. So that's 2. Also, it's so creative. All the stuff that you added everywhere. How long did this take you, Evie? The cat's on the windowsill. Oh, so there was a cat here. Okay, so that would have been 3 then. Do you actually have 3 cats? But this build must have taken you forever. One way, but your flight was questionable. Yeah. I feel like it also really depends on what airline you want to fly with, what times you want to fly with, because I could have gone cheaper, but then I would have had to get a hotel close to the airport in the Netherlands because the flight left at a time that I couldn't make it to the airport. So then I would have had to pay for a hotel, which kind of like beat the fact that the flight was cheaper. So it's like, in the end, I also very much went for a more comfortable flight. I think I could have gone for a flight that was cheaper had I been okay with 2 transfers and a 24-hour travel. But knowing myself, I much prefer 1 transfer because I couldn't do without. I would have loved to do without transfers, but like 1 transfer in London, and then I just sit on my bum for 11 hours and I arrive at the hotel. Like, I'm impressed by the clutter. I am wildly impressed by the clutter. There is so much. Yeah, flight comfort is like, it beats everything. So there were 5 cats, 2 on the windowsills, and there are 3 in the room now. But incidentally, there are 3 cats in my room. IRL at the moment. No way. Okay, so I have 1 more cat to find. Oh, I found it. Oh, that's... Wait, how did you even do this? What item is this? It's a debug item? I don't think I even knew that we have this in the game. But I love that you actually have a cat on the chair. And wait, what is this? stop. I have always hated this tree. And now I'm like, why? Or tree or like lamp. I don't know. Why did I not like this?
Bum, 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 ba-dum, ba-dum. A duck walked up to a lemonade stand and he said to the man, run in the stand, hey, bum, 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 got any grapes? The man said, no, we just sell lemonade, but it's cold and it's fresh and it's all homemade. Can I get you a glass? The duck said, I'll pass. Then he waddled away, waddle, till the very next day. Bum, 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 bum,
ba-dum. Sweetie, thank you so much for the duck song and for the 400 bits. Thank you. That's kind. I added new sound alerts. We have, I believe, from the top of my head, 2 or 3 new ones. So the duck song is actually one. And the reason I added it is because Sweetie really wanted me to add it. So I'm glad you found it. Thank you for playing it. I enjoyed that. But I really, really like this room. And I'm obsessed with this lamp. I'm going to use it. I am going to use it for sure. No? Yeah, the duck song was never here before. I keep just looking around because I keep seeing new clutter everywhere. Now you have grapes. Nice. Yeah, Ellen always had it. And I never wanted to add it because I was like, I don't want to copy Ellen. But it's been a while, so I feel like I can add it now. This is so well done. So well done, Evie. I am so impressed with how gay this room is. And that's like the best thing ever. It is so colorful. There's so much clutter everywhere. It looks so lived in, and I love all of the greenery and all the plants growing inside. I feel like this deserves a huge round of applause. So everyone, please make sure to give your claps in chat. Also, hi Gingy, welcome in. I hope you're doing well. It is so good. It is so good. Thank you so much for joining. Look, there's even a little poop scoop on top of the litter box. See, this is what I mean by I can just continue to look and find new items every single time that I rotate through the room. Kawa-san, welcome in. It's good to see you. I hope you're doing well. This is super nice. You did a phenomenal job. I also see a lot of debug, so I can only imagine how long this must have taken to make. I did spot the scoop. I was like, wait, what is on the litter box? I love that it's actually a spatula, but it's so obvious because it's on top of the litter box that it's the scoop. That is such a great detail, and I'm here for it. So well done. Thank you so much for joining. I really enjoyed this build. When I placed it, I got like immediately super curious to look at all the colors, but it's so much better than I anticipated. You did a wonderful job of incorporating everything, and I feel like it really shows you. Better Build Buy makes debug. That is super true. Better Build Buy is here to save the day. Also, Dino Cat, welcome in. I hope you're doing really well. Today, we are actually looking at... We're looking at community builds. This song makes me too happy. It's unhealthy. Thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Matthias, thank you so much for playing the Pedro song and the 300 bits. Just when I got Pedro out of my head. There is no way to get Pedro out of your head. That's not how it works. Kaba-san, thank you so much for gifting a sub to the community. That one went to Nancy Drew. Nancy, please do enjoy all of your subby perks for a whole month, courtesy of Kaba-san. And thank you so much for kicking off that hype train. Choo-choos, motherfuckers, let's go! I should bring that back, I feel like. Pedro's just renting space up in our brains. That's what trash pandas do, though. They just live everywhere rent-free. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Welcome in. But thank you, Kabasan. Are you on the sub board already? Let me check real quick. You are. Yes, you are. But thank you so much. I really appreciate it. If you give the 100 subs, no way. No. Also, thank you so much for the on-screen celebration and the 100 bits, Riri. I still haven't seen the on-screen celebration myself, but I hope that you guys had a nice party. Thank you so much. You guys are so sweet. Also, at this point, I feel like that is actually a wheel spin. I know this goal doesn't update with like some of the newer features and the sound alerts and stuff, but that is definitely completed. I am gonna probably save that wheel spin for Wednesday though, when I've done all the tours, because I don't want people to miss out on the tours. Also, Marina, welcome in. I hope you're doing well. It is so nice to meet you. It's so cute with the planties. I'm glad you're liking it. I'd say slightly lacking for 100 bits, but it's pretty cute. Okay. The reason I didn't put it on 100 bits is because I didn't want people to spam it, because I don't know how disruptive it is. You think it's worth it? Oh. Wait. Why did you think it was slightly lacking and then you thought it was worth it? Let's see us. Thank you so much for the 800 bits. Actually completing the goal. What the heck? I appreciate that a lot. Thank you. And thank you for taking that hype train all the way to level 2. Thank you, thank you. How do you actually upload your rooms? You have to click on it. You go to this icon up at the top, and then you click here, save room. And then you can give your room a name, and then you have to click this little icon to share it to the gallery. So it's very similar. You actually, I believe you don't even have to click the room. No, you have to click the room, because then it selects the right one. Please now stay at level 1. Do you not have all the level 1 hype train emotes yet, sweetie? It's just so perfect and cozy. I'm glad you think so. You need to button mash emo. It's not a want, it's a need. But these were the first rooms of today. Thank you all so much for joining. I really enjoyed these tours. That means that we're going to move on to the next group. I'm going to start with placing the builds, and then we're going to tour them one by one. There's no hashtags we need to use. No, you can just upload it, and then whenever you do the redeem, make sure to add your gallery ID into the little text box that pops up, because the moment that you do that, I'll be able to just go to your gallery page, and it will probably be obvious which one is the Pride room. We're gonna start with Queer Fox. There we go. I'm going to place it down. I'm going to try to not look at it. It's really hard to not look at it already, but not going to look at it. Not going to look at it. I'm not looking. There we go. I'm not looking. Then we have Bonnie's. Could it be, Bonnie, that this is not your gallery name? Golgi! Thank you so much for the 100 bits. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Choo choo. You're so sweet. Thank you so much for the 100 biddies. Could be, I can't remember if it's with big or small letters. Shouldn't matter. It shouldn't matter if I capitalize it. I can take away the caps to see, but that shouldn't matter, because if I type my name with a capitalization, it also finds it. Even though even if I do it without, it still finds me. So I'm guessing you actually have a different username. Could it be that it has the underscore, like your username on Switch? No, I just checked. Does not match my pumpkin. What? What is that? Oh, you have a custom badge? I was like, this is not from my channel. This badge was earned for watching Elden Ring during the initial Shadow of the Erdtree expansion launch. So there you go. It's Angel Sims 20. Let's go. Yay! I found it. No worries, no worries. It happens. But you managed to make it work. Otherwise, if I would have just saved your tour, and then I would have left it in the queue. And then we have Micah, who is also in this next batch. Ooh, it's really hard not to look at these things because I'm like so stoked to see what they are, and then I keep getting the items removed. That's probably the things from high school years, by the way. I'm still salty about the fact that I don't have them. Hi, Molly. Welcome in. I hope you're doing well. Like that. And then one more, which is Sophie. Yes. Sweetie, thank you so much for the 50 bits and for the another huge pride emote with the love wins. Let's go, let's go. For you, it's the chair with the lights and the at the desk. Ah, okay. That makes sense. It is a really nice chair, and I'm really sad that I still don't have it. You can skip me. No, I don't want to skip you. I would love to see your build. I mean, if you really want me to skip you specifically, you need to change it really quick. Ah, okay. Okay, so then I'll skip yours, and then I'll do the one. Hold on. The one from Angel Vincent, for which I saved the gallery ID. And then I'll do yours in the next batch, okay? Your hair is flawless, thank you. I don't think that my hair is flawless. I'm just having a good hair day. Let's go, sweetie. You actually got it. You got it. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Welcome in. I hope you're doing well. Also, Angel Vincent, this is not working. Your gallery ID. So I'm guessing you have another gallery ID. I can see if I can find it by searching for Piero's spa room, though. Because maybe... Okay, I can't find it like that. Unfortunately. Tell me what emote I got, for fuck's sake. You never get told, do you, Koki? I feel like this is not the first time I've heard you say that you don't know. But I'll leave that one open then, too. Then next up is Pixelated Rainbows. To go into this batch. Ooh. Is it this one? Yes, it is. Oh my god. You didn't get told either. You were just sure. By chance, you use CC. I definitely use CC, yes, but in the things that you're seeing right now, there's no CC. And whenever I do builds on stream, usually they're CC free as well. But whenever I'm playing in a house, like my Not So Berry Challenge or my Pack Legacy, then there's definitely CC in there, yeah. I'm starting to suspect better TTV. I have it, and I get told sometimes. Not always, though. Otherwise, my user ID... Okay. Did get changed to Moonwind Valley. I'm gonna save that as well. I'm gonna place this one now, though. And then I'll check. Otherwise, I can just add you to this batch as well. That makes sense. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Welcome in. I hope you're doing well. I tried Moonwind Valley and it also doesn't show up. So I'm afraid that's also not it. Also, Lydia, welcome in. I hope you're doing well. And Desi, welcome in. What if you include CC? It is not even finding your account. Usually it finds your other builds. So I think the easiest way would to actually check, like actually in game, see what it says up here. I haven't, Lydia. No, you have to redeem that one. Thank you so much for joining the queue, though. I'm excited to see your room. Sorry, what are we doing again? So I made a shell challenge for. I made like an empty room, and then the challenge was for people from the community to furnish it. And today and Wednesday, we're actually looking at everyone's submissions. So you can join the queue. There's a channel point redemption of 1 channel point. Then you can let me know your gallery ID, and I will actually do like a little tour of the thing you made. Maybe looking in the hashtag. It is Piero Moonwind. This is the one. That's very smart, Evie. You're genius. How often do you do these tours? So I do these tours for specific challenges, and they always have a deadline. I try to host a shell challenge every quarter. And we just did a bigger shell challenge a month ago, and this is like a bonus shell challenge. I expect to do one again probably after the summer. But if you're ever interested in joining a shell challenge, the best thing to do is like join my Discord or Twitter, because that's always where I announce all of them. Okay, so then we're going to actually start with the one from Queer Fox, which is this one. Thank you, sweetie, for doing the Discord command. I have time to create a room until Wednesday. If you do, feel free to join the queue on Wednesday. And otherwise, like I said, I do try to host them every now and then, but I feel like I don't want to do them too short after each other, because then I think people might get a little bit tired of them. But this was my first shell challenge, so please be kind, of course. I wouldn't even dare to like be really mean to someone. Not that I could, by the way, because y'all are so talented. Also, hi, Charlotte. Thank you so much for lurking. And I agree, these rooms look amazing. And I already noticed when placing this, I was like, oh my God, I see such a nice color scheme. But I didn't want to already check it out. But this is amazing. This is amazing. I cannot believe that you managed to find so many items in this game with the same swatches. And I think the trick that you used is genius. Like literally using a wallpaper that has different shades of blue, and then using all the furniture, but because the wallpaper has all of the like the gradient, it seems like everything has the same color and it perfectly fits. I think if you didn't have the wallpaper, it would have been more noticeable that these are different shades of blue, but the wallpaper legit ties it all together in a way that it's almost like, wow, this is the same color. It is the colors of the men-loving flag. I don't know. Like I said earlier on stream, I'm really embarrassed to admit the fact that I, for the life of me, cannot remember the pride flags. I should, but I can't. I've tried to memorize them, and I keep forgetting them. You wanted to use the color palette for the gay men flag. Sadly, we don't have this swatch in the actual game, so I just went overboard and went kind of futuristic neon vibe with it, showing my hobbies and passions. I love that. Amazing. Okay, we're gonna walk through it. So I'm guessing gaming, which makes sense, because I see like controllers and everything, and like a whole console table with a nice TV with some backlighting. Very important. You're not a real gamer if you don't have RGB. That's a joke, by the way. You're absolutely a real gamer if you just have a laptop or anything. But I feel like us gamers do have a tendency to have more RGB than any other species in this world. How does one blow them nose with a new septum piercing? So I'm afraid to tell you, Desi, that you do it the exact same way as you've always done. And it hurts like a bitch. That gets a lot less though. As soon as it's healed, like within 2-3 weeks, you should be fine. But I got a really bad nose cold like a week after getting my septum, and it was terrible. Gives you 69% more frames. Yeah, more FPS. Yeah. Good stuff often have RGB, even if you don't care for it. That's very true. That is very, very true. Automod with this message. Oh no. Oh no. Do you accept furries? Wait, I don't know how to say that word. And what exactly do you mean with do I accept it? As in, as part of the community, or? Because I don't see why not, but I'm also not, specifically the second word. I think I need some help with what it means. Because I don't think I've heard of it before. You had septum surgery once and you couldn't blow your nose for a few weeks and it drove me nuts. That would drive me nuts. Absolutely drive me nuts. I re-pierce my septum myself whenever I lose my ring because I lose it too much and you definitely get used to the pain of knocking it accidentally. Yeah, that's very true. Do you think they are weird? No. I think that's a weird question to ask. I don't think anyone's weird. I mean, you do you. If it's something that makes you happy, you should do it. With obviously the exception of like things that are illegal, then don't do them. Because many do. True, but there's also many people in the world who are not necessarily really open-minded or nice. I'm weird though. That's true. I'm very weird too. I'm pretty weird. I mean, we're all weird, but like not that way. That's not. You guys get what I mean, right? Come on. But I don't think they're weird. I mean, everyone should do whatever they want. I don't want to do it. It's not my cup of tea. But that doesn't mean that someone else shouldn't do it. To you, I am. Maybe a little bit. But that's because that's because you're a friend and appreciate you. I love you. So then you're automatically weird because there's no way to be friends with me if you're normal. We're all weird in our own way. Yeah, we are. But like in a good way. I feel like that's exactly what makes us fun. Is the fact that we are all unique and different. And we have our own little quirks and things. Weirdo gang. I think we should change our name. We are no longer the community of planties. We are just the weirdo gang. Also, I see Minecraft posters. I'm guessing that's because you play Minecraft. I'm not sure if that's correct, but I'm getting a sense here. Again, I'm obsessed with the colors. I'm obsessed with all of the details in here. Like, I see so much clutter, and I'm still surprised by the fact that everything's blue, and then this pop of, like, bright pink is just perfect. Imagine how boring the world would be if there was no weirdness. Really boring. Really boring. Imagine if everyone was the same. Oh, I'd be bored, like, within a minute. I also see some Star Wars items, so I'm guessing Star Wars fan. Or like, maybe not specifically Star Wars. I know that Star Wars in the game is often used to kind of like represent a little bit more nerdiness and stuff, which I'm all here for, by the way. I love it. Absolutely love it. I also really like the placement of not having the sofa like straight in front of the TV. Because that's what I always do by default, and I actually shouldn't. There's little foxes by lamps in the beds just because, you know, yes, I can see it. And also, I kind of see a fox in this too in a way. I don't think it actually is, but I kind of like see it though with the ears and stuff. Could also just be a cat, but thank you for the lurk, Kawa-san. Thank you, thank you. But this is so nice. Also, I see cats, so I'm guessing you have 2 cats because I see 2 pet bowls. And then I see music. Do you actually play piano and guitar? Are those the instruments? Or did you just add those to like represent the fact that you make music? Because I know a lot of people play an instrument that is not in the game. But I think this is so cute. I'm obsessed with the color scheme. I'm just going to say it again and again and again. But I think you knocked it out of the park. You play them both? I love that. That's so cool. I wish I could play guitar. Because it's like one of those instruments that is so easy to take everywhere and just enjoy music together with friends. Loving all the cat parents. There's a lot of cat parents in here. Yeah. I feel like all of us are good cat lovers. That might also be because I, in my streams, put like a lot of emphasis on the fact that I have cats and like my cats join on stream often. So then it's easy for like a cat loving person to be here and be like, oh my God, I like it here. There's cats. So true. The giraffe is the color of your username. Really nice detail to notice, Nymphleora. Nice. Didn't even connect those dots. But this is so pretty. I really, 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 really like it. Super creative. Again, I feel like you truly had a vision and you executed it to perfection. I think this deserves a huge round of applause. So everyone put your claps into chat for this super cool build by Queer Fox. In the meantime, I'm going to eat another cookie while you guys all clap. Thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. Welcome in. I have these really nice cookies, but they crumble like mad. So I have to be really careful to eat them. Also, thank you all so much for giving applause in chat. You guys are always so sweet. This is also one of the things that I really love doing about like shell tours. It's not just the fact that I get to enjoy all of these builds and that I get to look at what you made, but that every single person in the community always comes into chat being like, oh, I really like this detail. Oh my god, I noticed this. That's so cute. And you all join in on like giving the applause and stuff. It feels like we're touring it as a community. Yes. Oh my god, Riri. For those of you who don't know these cookies, they're like very simple cookies with chocolate and sugar. And they're just so damn good. Like, they're so simple, but they're one of my favorites. But whenever you're eating them, there's always sugar everywhere. Which is just a little bit unfortunate. But thank you so much, Queer Fox, for wanting to join. I think you did a phenomenal job. So I hope you had fun doing it. But thank you. Then next up we have Bonnie. I'm just going to do a double check. I believe that was yours. Oh wait, we realized your username had numbers in it. Okay, so it is this pink one. I just wanted to make sure. This one. Ooh. Very different vibe, but like, again, really colorful. It's very colorful because it represents your personality. I forgot to add something very important, which is dolls, but that's fine. I'll just think of them. It's very artsy and gamery, and I added a cheat bathroom because I love taking showers. Also asexual and pansexual pride flag because I'm asexual pan romantic. Thank you so much for sharing the flags. That helps a lot. And I love the fact that you were like, I love taking showers. That's like such a good reason to add a bathroom in here. You had that ready. Thank you though. Appreciate it a lot. I have ADHD. Yes. Yes, I'm very neurospicy. But let's go. There's a lot of ADHDers here. That might be why we get distracted like every 3 seconds when we're talking about something. Because all of us are just kind of fueling each other's distraction. You're making me jealous, so I'm going to remind you that I went to the pub downstairs today. Now you're making me jealous again, sweetie. I don't feel like this is fair. But I love all the pastel colors already. This is super pretty. Very cozy. I love that you used a cat tree as a separation between the two rooms. That's very smart. Never happened before. No, Charlotte. I don't know what you're talking about. Never happened before. I love this. I love like all of the comics and the artsy stuff that you added. I feel like that does represent you. I feel like from what I know, from what you share in the Discord and in chat and stuff, you do like your arts and crafts. So I think that really represents you for sure. And I see 2 gaming setups, or like a streaming setup and a gaming setup. Do you actually have 2? Also, thank you so much, Pumpkin, for doing the yoga dance, or the yoga dance. Wow. Did I just say yoga dance? I meant Yoda dance. That's embarrassing. I should just hide in a corner right now. But thank you so much for the 50 bits. The yoga dance. I meant Yoda, and I was like, I felt like I misspoke, but my brain couldn't connect what I said wrong. I do like being neurospicy. I feel like some days I like it. Some days I just want to punch my own brain for being annoying, but also I would never not want to be neurospicy, if that makes any sense. Please show us the yoga dance. Nah, I'm not allowed to do yoga. They told me that at treatment. It's dangerous for my limbs. Is it not Grogu dance? I mean, Grogu is just Baby Yoda. So I'll just always say Baby Yoda instead of Grogu. But technically it's Grogu. You're right. I accidentally bought some. So the ones, it's very confusing that they now have it, like the power-ups are right on top of the channel point. So it is confusing. But the 3 first things in the channel point list are actually bit redeems. I can't remove them. Can't turn them off. So they're just there. I made them a different color specifically, so hopefully it stands out a bit more that they're actually different things. But when you use those, they are like either 50 or 100 bits. But thank you so much. I do appreciate it. And hi, Yilika, welcome in. It's good to see you. I hope you're doing well. You certainly can. Just let Yoda get dried off first. Yes. Good point. Sometimes I want to punch someone else in the brain. That feeling I know too, Charlotte. Yeah. You pronouncing Yilika was very Dutch. That's also because I know that Yilika is actually Dutch. So that helps. The fact that I'm not like trying to say it in English. Also, I wonder how I would say it if I were to say it in English. But still, yeah, I know I immediately, like, you can't turn off the Dutch. As soon as there's a Dutch word, earlier someone named Ruben was in chat. Maybe they're still here, they're lurking, but I was also like, is it Ruben or Ruben? Please try it in English. That would probably go to something like Jilike. Or Jilky? Yeah, that could be too. Totally not your chat history. That is a good chat history. I love that. Also, Pumpkin, thank you so much for the 10 bits. Thank you, thank you. Or just Jill. I guess whenever you are in people's chat that don't know how to say a Dutch name, they'll probably just go for Jill, yeah. That makes the most sense. Jilky. I think if you ever need a name for like your English undercover persona, just go for first name Jill, last name Key. I would go straight for Jill, yeah. I can see that. I can see that. It sounds so cheery. I feel like you're the first person I've ever heard describe Dutch as cheery. I think most people would definitely describe it as aggressive. I really want to learn Dutch. I only know Swedish, English, and a little bit of German. Dutch is next on my to-learn list. Good luck. And also have fun. It is a fun language to learn, but I know it's also quite a difficult one to learn because we have rules, and then we have more things that actually are exceptions to the rules than that apply to the rule. Funny, just forgot my key. That's an unfortunate coincidence. But I feel like Dutch it's definitely an interesting language to learn, but it is not an easy one. That description sounds like French. Oh, believe me, when I was learning French, I felt very much the same. Yeah. I feel like French and Dutch in that manner are very similar. Of course, Charlotte, of course, enjoy the shower. Speaking of showers, I now know that Bonnie really likes to shower, so I love that you actually went ahead and made a little bathroom in the room. And that you managed to split it off this way without like actually creating a separate room. That is true. In Dutch, we have words with multiple meanings. And we also have words that are ridiculously long because they could have been 3 or 4 words, but we were like, no. We're going to put them all together and we're going to make it one really long word so that whenever we say it to someone, there's no way they're going to understand what we mean. Like the word aansprakelijkheidsverzekering. Why is that a word? Especially if you see how it's written. People will like see it and be like, that's not a real word. You're just messing with me. And I'm like, no, actually, that's a real word. What was the time and place of the Sims meeting on Saturday? Meetup 1, 3 p.m. Exactly. That's how you write it. For anyone who doesn't know, Jelleke just wrote the word aansprakelijkheidsverzekering in chat. I think rules are just made up way to try and making learning easier, but they often don't work. Very true. Yeah. Your first language is French and I still struggle with it. French is also a difficult language. And also, sweetie, speaking of Swedish, my dad sent me a video the other day of how to say the word 77 and then 777, 7,777 in Swedish. My brain just broke. Like, there is literally no way that what are you guys doing? That's potentially worse than French people, and you need math to be able to count in French. That is a nice word, Kara, but it's also very racist. So I try to not use that as an example anymore, since I got educated on the fact that it actually has a really racist history. It is, yeah. Really. Je m'appelle Frikandel. I don't speak French. That's honestly maybe better, because it's a really difficult language to learn. Exactly, Lixin. Like, how am I supposed to even say that word? You don't have to know math for Belgian French. That is why I love Belgian French. I was actually taught Belgian French numbers before actual French numbers. And then when I had to learn the French numbers, my brain just broke. Like, I couldn't do it. But the Belgian French were so much more logical. I was learning French on Duolingo. So you could say that you are an apple in French. I feel like the stuff you learn on Duolingo is so weird. Like, they could teach you useful stuff, like how to ask for the bill or like how to reserve a table. But no, they teach you how to say I'm an apple. A Frenchman asked if he played oui for 2019 in French. Exactly. Which includes maths, if you want to logically think about why that is the name. Very hard for people that speak it. Yeah. I can confirm. I can confirm. I'm only learning to say I'm a cat, which is going to be super useful if you're ever in France and you find yourself in the situation that you need to give the disclaimer that you're a cat. Like, you're staying in a hotel, they're trying to charge you for the room, and you're like, non, monsieur, je suis un gâteau. Pardon. Arrête. 7C6C men. I don't even think I could try to say that, Lixin. Never. Danish counting is also very weird. That is super true. I'm an apple. Yeah, I've actually had to learn how to say that in Spanish. And they invented fries. Exactly. Belgian people are pretty cool. And the longest word in Italian, it means hurried suddenly. I like that. I like that. They should teach you how to say I'm a lemon instead, Bonnie. Bonnie. True. Also, it's un chat. Gato is Spanish. See, this is my problem. Now that I've learned Spanish and French, my brain is just using them as the same language. In Spanish, and it's way more intense now, though, on Duolingo. They have improved. That is so true. That is so true. Yeah. English mother tongue, but almost conversational at French with a few words of Latin, Welsh, and Spanish memorized. Do you ever feel like you use Spanish words in French, though? Because I feel like they are similar enough to just confuse my brain. Is it, Nymphliora? I never knew that. See, I don't speak French that well. Je suis une pomme de terre. I'm a potato. See, that's the thing. My French is not bad when it comes to like reading. I just suck at speaking. We're getting a bit distracted. No. What do you mean? We're not distracted. I'm a cake. I'd like to be a cake, thank you. That's my problem in English. Yep. I feel that though. English is hard. Chat has ADHD plus. Yeah. That's what I meant when like we all kind of emphasize each other's neurospiciness. Because one person goes off and then everyone joins. Like desserts, not gâteau, like the cat. Yeah. Which actually makes more sense if you're thinking that I'm speaking French. Collective ADHD, yeah. Potato is silly, apple of the ground. But honestly, I feel like that is actually one that I can see why. Like, that makes sense. It's just very descriptive and literal. That's counterintuitive to say descriptive and literal. But, like, it's the description of the literal thing. Same. It sucks and I love it at the same time. Tooth is sitting here to judge the builds, by the way. So I feel like Tooth is just... She's looking at me like, hello, why are you not looking at the build, human? I thought you were doing shell tours. And you're talking about language again, which is a concept I don't understand. I just meow and you're supposed to know what I want. So please get back to... Please get back to the tours. Thank you. Thank you for the hydrate. Tooth, what do you think of the build? Do you like Bonnie's build? I think she does. I think she does. I really like your build. I think it is so colorful and so cute. Also, I feel like I need to sneeze. Also, Megan, welcome in, welcome in. I hope you're doing well. But I really like all the decor you added. Also, I can't explain why, but from like the drawings that I've seen you do in the Discord, Bonnie, I feel like these also really match your style. These posters. Thank you for also watering your digital plants. Thank you, thank you. This is super cute. I like it a lot. I see a bunch more plants. Oh, that's what I asked. See, I remember what we were talking about like 10 minutes ago. I asked if you actually have 2 gaming setups. I do. They do match my style. That's mainly why I added them. Yeah, I'm glad I noticed them. Because that's definitely your style. I can absolutely see that. Oh my god, sweetie, why do you... Why did you... Why? But I really like this build. Thank you so much for making it. I think you did such a great job with like adding all of the art and stuff, because I do really feel like the art shows your style so well. And I love the colors that you did. Super creative. And again, it just all kind of works together because of the pink. But then I do see like the splashes of green over here. And then we have like the wallpaper that obviously brings in some more color. So, and then we have like the yellow and stuff. Super nice. What are the posters above the PC from with the girl? I think I'm gonna check for you. They're from high school years. The default swatch on this one is this. Hold on. I'll show you on the other side. This is the default swatch. Also, Robin, hi, welcome in. It's good to see you. I hope you're doing so well. But I really like this. Thank you so much for joining and like sharing your version of the room. I love how every room so far has been so vastly different. Like, even though sometimes you use the same colors as accent colors, still you use such different items and it, again, feels so personal. I love that we have another cat tree. I think so far there's been like one room without a cat tree. Totally didn't forget there was a stream. Did you also forget it was Monday? They all have so much personality. They really do. If you guys want to, you can join in on the applause. Hello? Let me go here so I welcome you guys in. Hello, Izzy. It is so good to see you. How was your stream? Thank you so much for the raid. You were also doing some Sims today. How was the Sims? Were you building? Were you game playing? I feel like you mostly did building, but Maybe you're being adventurous today. If anyone hanging out here doesn't know Izzy yet, Izzy is my long lost twin. Like literally for various reasons, which I will send you all on a little clue hunt. If you go over to Izzy's channel and you watch one of Izzy's streams, if you can actually figure out all of the things that we have in common, we're literally the same person, which somehow we found each other by accident on Twitch, but we're literally the same person. But thank you so much for the raid. For anyone from my community, like I said, please make sure to go drop your butt on the follow button that is floating above chat right now. Also, let me say hello to all of you. Donnie, welcome in. It's so good to see you. Izzy, of course, welcome in. It's so good to see you. How was your stream? I would love to hear what you were up to today. For those of you that are new to my stream, hi, my name is Rosanna or Ro. I use she, her pronouns on this channel. I do co-working streams as well as The Sims and a little bit of other gaming, but mostly The Sims. When we do The Sims, it's like a 50-50 mix between gameplay and building. I love both. I'm obsessed with both. Today, we're actually doing shell tours. I made a little room that people could furnish to showcase their identity or their personality. So basically, we're getting to know the community through little room tours, and it's really cute. And you guys are more than welcome to stay. But if you need to go raid and run, raid and rest, we always say that self-care is very sexy. Which is another reason why we're literally the same person. I know, sweetie. I know. I raided Izzy the other day, and Izzy literally said, if you need to go, like, you know, raid and run or you know, do your after stream things, I always say self-care is sexy. And I was like, Izzy, you cannot say that.
Ew. My cat just farted. And it's really bad.
Thank you for showing that clip. Also, there is a mosquito in my room, and it's been bothering me the entire stream. But thank you so much again for the raid. Matthias, thank you so much for the 750 bits for showing everyone the cat fart clip when I still had purple hair, by the way. That is long ago. We were working on the Tuscan hotel we started yesterday. I found this hotel called Villa Matt. I'm trying to say that correctly, but I don't know which languages is, so my brain is stuck. Manjacane? That would be like very American, and we're recreating it. I love that. It's so fun to recreate builds in The Sims. That's like one of my favorite things to do. Izzy plus Ro when? We absolutely should. That would be so fun. It's Italian. Mangiacane. It's probably also not how you say it, but the least I could do is try. Was I here for that? I don't remember. When did you follow? I think you actually followed right after. I think you joined the stream when I came back from Aruba, which is I had purple hair when I left for Aruba. That's it. That's it. That's how you say it. Oh my God. I'm so proud of myself for nailing that one. Molto bene. I love doing an Italian accent. I'm always really embarrassed if there's actually someone who speaks Italian, though, because then I'm going to be like, oh my God. They'll be like, please don't stereotype us that badly.
Are you like a chef
Matthias,
cock?
what are you
You
doing?
cannot say chef cock. That's something that you would say in Dutch. But if you say it in English, that's very weird.
Yes. You don't say chef cock in English. Thank you so much for the 300 bits. What you up to? Thank you, though. I appreciate it. Also, you guys came in to us touring shells, and we were just doing a round of applause for Bonnie, who made this beautiful room. So if you guys want to stick around for more shell tours, I've been really enjoying all the tours from everyone. Blonde, non-curly hair Ro. I don't know why my curls weren't there at that time. And I still can't pronounce things properly. Italian is a difficult language, though. Also, Shizzle, thank you so much for coming with the raid. You're not late. On Twitch, late doesn't exist. You're always right on time. But thank you so much for coming with the raid. You gotta eat. Yes, please go eat. That's very important. I mean, you can't say self-care is sexy and then not be sexy. That's not how it works. I am guilty of this all the time. Don't tell anyone. But thank you so much again for the raid. I really, really do appreciate it. Need to work towards my next badge. Can I ever talk that idea out of your head, Matthias? But thank you so much, Bonnie, for joining. I really, really love the room that you made. Then we have Micah, which if I look at the thing is probably this room, but just to be sure, I'm gonna check it so I don't mess up. Matthias wants all the badges. It's like Pokemon, like collecting all of them. Yes, so that's the one. Your room was inspired by all your hobbies, so you can find almost all of them in the room. Just not the ones that are not in the game, so most of them. That's fair. That makes sense. A list is making jewelry and how also customizing phone cases. I saw that. It looked so cute. Like, what the heck? Dancing, music, playing guitar, gaming, painting, drawing, and crocheting. The main ones you can't find are building Legos. I wish we had Legos in The Sims. That would be so fun. Diamond painting and mini stack. Oh, I used to play with mini stacks so much when I was younger. Ooh. I see that you use the same wallpaper, but can we just take a moment? Just quickly. Can you see how this wallpaper and this wallpaper is the same, but the vibe of the room is so different? I think that is always so nice to see when people use the same items in The Sims, but this just goes to show that creativity is so endless. I did not just add a keyword in FASA for Izzy. Yes, oh my god, thank you, sweetie. I've been meaning to do that, but then my brain was not braining. Are you trying to go through all the clips, Matthias? Thank you so much for the 150 bits. Yes, a keyword. So that every single time you say something, not every single time, the first message you type in chat every 4 or 5 hours, you get an auto shout out. And we do that for the really cool people. Not all of them need money for TwitchCon. Yeah. Please use your money to spend in Rotterdam. That's so cute. You're the sweetest person, which basically means that you are the sweetest person because we've established that we're the same person. That's a big brain move right there. You bought another watch. Again, an expensive one. Thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. Welcome in. Yes, I would love to hear it, Robin. Okay, I can definitely see all the hobbies. Jewelry making, dancing, painting, crocheting. Also, hi, Jasmine. Welcome in. It is so good to see you. Less than the previous one. Okay, that's fair. I really like this. I like the color scheme. Like, the greens go together so well. And I like that you went for a dark floor. I think I always go for light flooring somehow. I don't know why, but it's just hardwired in my brain to just automatically pick light flooring. But whenever I see people use dark flooring, I'm like, that's so pretty. That works so well. It especially works really well with this color on the wall. Very nice. I like it a lot. I see some Sims posters, some gaming. Super cute. Also, if you make jewelry, do you sell it as well, or do you just make it for yourself? And long lost twin. Oh my god. You actually made a custom one. That's even better, sweetie. I always go for medium dark flooring. See, I feel like we all have our just ingrained preference that's just stuck in our brains. I told you, you're awesome. Thank you. But I really like this room. And I also see an all white setup. Wait, did you make this custom? We're in the crowd just vibing, dancing, and some people had to walk through. Of course, we let them through and make some room so they can pass safely. And one of them stops and says that they like how I looked. Oh, that is so sweet, Robin. I love that. That's very kind. All white setup is a 10 out of 10. I love this. I love that you actually managed to recreate an all white setup in The Sims. I had to change my username because everyone kept getting confused when they read it and they kept calling me Emily. Oopsie. What was your username before? Because now I'm curious. That is crafty. Yeah, look. That's so smart of combining these two items to create a custom desk like this. All white is hard enough IRL. That is so true. I can see why people would read Emily. They usually, whenever your username is really long, streamers tend to just use the last part of your name. So I can see why you went for just Friendly Jasmine. Like, that works. I like it, though. I think Jasmine is a pretty name. I think I said that the other time as well, but I'll stick by it. Also, hi, Lenny. It is so good to see you. I hope you're doing really well today. Hello, hello. But I really like this room. It is so cute. Again, I like all of the green accents and stuff. It's also a color that I don't use enough. It's the classic IKEA. Exactly. It is the most classic setup thing, but I never have been able to recreate it in The Sims. So the fact that you recreated it in The Sims is super creative. I just went full docs mode and used my real name. I feel like your name is probably unique enough that they could find you if they wanted to. So that's why I did it, but it's just confused everyone on here. I can see that, yeah. It is so cute, though. I like this corner. I think this is my favorite corner. Like the white setup with the music next to it and the plants. This is my favorite corner. I'd like to have this corner IRL. Thank you very much. Where can I pre-order this? It is a really good color palette. Absolutely. Yeah. And I like that it's also that you kind of created this nook with the wallpaper for the bedroom. So it's like separated from the rest. So I really like this. You did such a great job. Thank you so much for joining. Also, hi, Sarah. It is good to see you. I hope you're doing well. I'm so excited to see you later this week. That goes for so many people in chat right now, by the way. Like, also with Lenny. I'm just like, I'm so excited to see you guys. I can't believe it's this week. I'm really, really stoked. I think it is time for a round of applause for Micah because you did such a phenomenal job with the room. I love how many of your hobbies you managed to put in here. And I feel like the ones that you left out are like, we should have them in game. I think we should have a petition to get Lego in game because it's so good. Imagine if your Sims could do Lego. That'd be so cute. Excited to meet you. I can't wait. I can't wait. I'm also gonna be at your panel. I'm gonna bring my sister. I asked my sister if there was like anything that she would like to see or visit, and then I told her about your panel, and she was like, oh my god, I want to see that. She is not a streamer, but she's also autistic, and she was like, that sounds like something I would love to hear, like the experience of streamers and like how that fits together and stuff. So she's very excited about your panel, so I can't wait to bring her. It's gonna be so fun. It's gonna be so fun. There's a Parenthood block table, but it's not great. Yeah, and I feel like that's like it's almost like the Lego Duplo, like the kids version of Lego. I want my adult Sims to be able to make like really big Lego builds. Yeah, I'm super stoked for your panel. I'm super stoked for your panel. You're gonna do amazing. You're gonna do amazing. But thank you so much, Micah, for joining in. I really enjoyed your entry to the shell tours. They are super stunning. The next one is Riri. I think that's this one. I believe that's the one that I placed after. Yes, it's this one. Just wanted to check. Autistic people unite. Yeah, we just all band together and then we just vibe and hang out. Thank you, sweetie, for the uptime reminder. I appreciate it. I was thinking I'm going to do the tours that are currently on the lot. I'm just gonna focus and do them. And then I can do the rest of the tours on Wednesday. It's a representation of you. I love it already. So pretty. Oh my goodness. Also, Panda with Monocle. I love your username. Let's start with that. Thank you so much for redeeming the Hi, I'm New. I usually do a small introduction when someone redeems that. So hello, my name is Rosanna or Ro. I use she, her pronouns. I'm from the Netherlands. I have ADHD. I do co-working as well as gameplay streams. But whenever I do gameplay, it's mostly The Sims with like a sprinkle of variety. Today we are doing tours from like people in chat. So we're looking at builds from that were made by the community. Basically, I made a little room shell challenge and everyone decorated the room to represent themselves. And we are just basically getting to know each other through touring the rooms. And it's been lots of fun. And you're more than welcome to hang out with us, whether that be lurking or chatting, whatever you feel comfortable with. I love the sage palette. I really like it too. This feels really beachy. You're going there soon to meet online friends. That's so cool, Jasmine. Are you going to TwitchCon? Or are you just going like separately and just meeting online friends? Also, Valaria, hi, it is good to see you. Is it possible to be on stream on Wednesday? You can redeem it on Wednesday, and I'm going to do my best to complete the tour queue on Wednesday. I think I should be able to tour it if you redeem it in the beginning of stream on Wednesday, yeah. Your partner's family is from there. I love that. That's so cool. Oh my goodness, you actually went and added like all of the kind of debug items and stuff to the kitchen. I need to know, do you also like to cook? Because you added a kitchen, so I'm assuming that you like like either you like good food or you like cooking. You bake. Ah, that makes so much sense now. Yep, I'm connecting the dots. What is your favorite thing to bake? Super curious now. Ronline friends. Yep. Oh my god. Speaking of that, I have to tell you guys something. So over the weekend, I was talking to my sisters and I was like, so I might want to join Pilates somewhere, but like it's really hard to find a good Pilates school here in Rotterdam that is not like insanely expensive, because there's like a couple of places that will easily charge you like 40 to 50 bucks per session, which is not something I'm going to be able to afford. So I was like, I'm looking for a place. And then my sister was like, oh, I know of this place. It's like in the city center. And they usually do spinning classes, but they recently started doing Pilates as well. You know what the place is called? I'm not even joking. This is like dead serious. The place is called Rosannatxt. Hello? Hello? Simmery, thank you so much for the raid. I really appreciate it. Let me say hello to all of you. Well, Minion, welcome in. Froylink, welcome in. Simmery, of course, welcome in. Not the row cycle. Oh, you came in a great time then. Yes, my sister suggested I join a gym called Row Cycle. So I guess I'm not going to be escaping my fate to cycle. It's fate. It really is fate. Yeah. But thank you so much for the raid. How was your stream? What were you up to today? Were you building? Were you game playing? I would absolutely love to hear it. But thank you so much for bringing all your friends over. I really, really appreciate it. Also, thank you for the follow just now. And also, Valaria, thank you so much for joining the Shelter queue. Like that suggests, we are actually doing Shelters today. I'm touring everyone's entry to the Pride Room Challenge. So I'm going to show you guys what we've been up to on stream today. But as like, no worries, Empress Inferno. It is good to see you. I hope you're doing well. We were decorating an apartment using CC. Ooh, Maxis Match or...
This is what I want.
The other thing.
A wooden
Non-Maxis Match. Alpha.
No.
Matthias, thank you so much for the 69 bits. I appreciate it. But the Pack Legacy template thing has helped me stay organized. Let's go. I'm so happy to hear that. I'm so happy that the template is helping so many people. That's like, it's really, really making me enthusiastic to create more. Ooh, by Sixum. I love Sixum. Such a good CC creator. Also, Lost Bea and Jasmine, thank you so much for watering the plants. And for all of you that came with that raid, did we get a shout out for Simmery? And if so, I probably missed it. Then I think we should... Oh, I do see. We did get one. Can we get a small one again in chat? Because everyone, you guys need to go follow. Absolutely need to go follow Simmery. Fellow Dutchie. Extremely talented builder. Also does YouTube. Is playing the Pack Legacy on YouTube. Fantastic person. Great vibes. And I get to meet Simmery in like 6 days? 5 days? Oh my goodness. TwitchCon is going to be so fast. But thank you so much for bringing your community here. I really, really appreciate it. And for those of you that are new, I do actually have a small little raid video. It's like a 1-minute introduction to me and my streams and my community. So I would very much like to share that with you. And then we're going to continue with the Shelters. But I'll see you on the other end of the minute. Hi, welcome in. My name is Rosanna, or Ro. I'm a chatterbox, so I have a lot of text. See what I did there? I'm from the Netherlands. I have ADHD. This stream is partially ran by my two cats named Toet and Soes.
Like the rattan plates on the wall. Did you just sneeze right into the microphone, Toot?
I mainly play The Sims 4 with a sprinkle of variety, and I host co-working/study with me streams about 2 to 4 times a week on this channel.
Sorry, I just got distracted. Grim is doing yoga. Like, there are too many Sims that are dying here that Grim is like, nah, you know what? Self-care girly, I'm just gonna do some yoga.
I very often say or do dumb things that get caught on camera.
Oh, look, an Enderman. I don't like you.
It was at this moment that she knew. She fucked up.
Oh my god, I'm gonna die. She is doing the partner pussy. Pussy. I didn't mean to say partner pussy.
I want the big melon. That's what she said. Oh, I didn't mean to make it bigger. Oopsie. I love using my platform to raise money for charity. That leads me to doing things that I have absolutely never regretted afterwards.
Lemon. Yummy. I'm a lemon.
Oh, no, 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 no.
I am a big plant mom, so much so that the community is named Jungle of Planties, and you are more than welcome to hang out with us. But don't forget to stretch and take a sip because self-care is very, very sexy. That was the raid video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Also, Moira, it's good to see you. Stupid notifications. Twitch is being rude. The most beautiful lemon. Thank you. I'm glad that you think I'm a beautiful lemon. But thank you so much again for the raid. Like I said, self-care do be sexy. So if you need to go raid and run, practice some self-care, get yourself something to drink or something. I fully understand. Also, Ash Maria, that was so cute. Thank you so much and welcome in. I appreciate it. Got your username from a friend. I love it. It is literally so good. And thank you for wanting to verify. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that a lot. Thank you for the hydrate. And then I'm going to show you guys what we've been up to. So we were doing room tours. I made a little room for everyone to decorate. And the idea is that everyone had to. Wasn't like you have to do this, but kind of like the idea behind it. Thank you for the follow. Was that you decorate it showcasing your personality. So like your hobbies, your traits, your interests, your identity. That can be like your gender identity or your sexual identity. It was a challenge specifically for Pride Month, but obviously not everyone might be comfortable with sharing their identity that way online, or publicly for that matter, or just in general. So I made it like open to everyone who wanted to join. And so far, we've really been getting to know the community much better just through touring all of their shells and like seeing all of their builds and what they add to it and their hobbies and stuff. And it's been so fun because everyone's room is so vastly different. But we did figure out a trend. A lot of us have cats. Like, so far, like 90% of us have cats. And almost all of us have a sort of gaming setup where we can play The Sims. This is such a cute challenge. Now I wish I found you sooner. If you want, you can still join. I'm going to do another tour day on Wednesday. And even if I don't tour it, you can obviously still join just as a challenge for yourself. Let me see. I'm just going to quickly scroll up to make sure that I don't miss anything. I can't believe TwitchCon is almost here again. Same, Valaria. Same. It's actually wild that TwitchCon is going to be here so fast already. We're currently touring Riri's shell, and we just talked about how Riri loves baking, so that's why there's a full kitchen set up with like all the baking supplies. I see crafting. We also have quite some crafters in the community. I feel like a lot of us have added at least like arts and crafts. So not just crafting, but also a lot of people who like drawing and painting and stuff. Where my PC is on the weekend. New build ID unlocked. I'm so excited for you. That's going to be so fun. I'm only going to come back for the Netherlands for TwitchCon and then run away again. It's chaos. Oh no. I hope you will still get enough rest though. My Sims won't load so I can check my idea. It's stuck on EA saying preparing the game. Oh, that's frustrating. That must be really annoying. Oh. No worries, Sally. No worries. It's okay. It's okay. Thank you, Esther, for the reminder. Thank you. I said I'm going to tour these shells that are currently on the lot still, and then I'm going to continue the rest on Wednesday. Wait, you added a door. But for good reasons. You're in the process of moving back to the UK. I totally missed that. I didn't know. Okay, that must be really chaotic. I can see that. I hope everything's going well with the move, though. I love that you actually added a door. Oh, no. I'm so sorry to hear that, Valaria. I'm so sorry to hear that. I hope you're okay. I can imagine that might be quite the roller coaster that you're going through. That must be a lot to take in. That must be a lot to take in. I hope you're okay. If you ever want to talk, you know where to find either my DMs or the mental health channel in the Discord, okay? Is the door to the imaginary bathroom? So smart. So smart. Also, I love this. Having the shelf above the bed like this with all the clutter and stuff. I kind of want to have this IRL, but Scott doesn't want it. He doesn't like it. So sad. So sad. I really like the color scheme you went for with like the greens and stuff. Hi, Hollow. Welcome in. I hope you're doing well. It is good to see you. I'm with someone so much better for me, and I'm very happy. I'm glad to hear that. That's so good to hear. I know these things can be like, even if they're good in the end, it can still be like a roller coaster. So I can imagine it's a lot to process. Would never do or say anything to hurt them. That's very sweet of you, Sally. That's super important as well. Christopher, what the heck? You're so kind. I might get to meet some of you guys this weekend. I'm very excited. It's going to be so fun. I deserved better, and I'm happy now. I'm glad that you realized that for yourself. We all deserve the best, and sometimes it just takes ourselves to realize that for something to happen, but you finished the gym you started like a month ago. Let's go. And thank you, Hollow, for also redeeming to tour my shell. I'm probably going to tour it on Wednesday. All for under 100. That's amazing, Evie. I love it when people can do that with just like thrifted items. Is there anything, Ruby, that like you specifically feel like I should see from the shell that I haven't seen so far, that I haven't noticed, where you're like, oh, please pay attention to this specific detail? Hold on. Is this a desk? It is. It's like a DIY desk. I don't think I've ever noticed that one. That's really nice. Very cute. Also, I like that you have the turquoise computer with the color palette that you used. Because of the design items. Yeah, I just literally noticed. I don't think I've ever seen that desk before. I think it came with the Dream Home Decorator pack, I'm guessing. But it's very nice. I like it a lot. Just in general, I think what I really like about this room is the fact that it feels homey and like alive and cluttered. But it also feels like clean. It's very clean aesthetic, but like in the best way possible, because it doesn't feel cold or distant. Sometimes when you have like those clean spaces, it's like really unpersonal, but this is definitely not unpersonal. But I also feel like it's like zen, if that makes any sense. It's what your spicy brain needs. Yeah, I very much recognize that. That's also maybe why I noticed that it's so calm, literally. How are the tours? Lots of fun. Everyone is wildly creative again. I'm like so impressed. I secretly peeked at the gallery this weekend already. I couldn't contain my curiosity. I feel like then you might know more than I do, because I managed to not peek this time. I'm really proud of myself. Yeah, the green is very calming. Absolutely. You did such a wonderful job. I love it. And I love that you incorporated a kitchen to like represent you enjoying baking, because that is obviously a hobby that takes up quite some space, but also it's nice that we have it. And I really like that we now have items like this to kind of make that seem like not just having an oven, but also having like the stand mixer and stuff. Just works perfectly. I think it is time for a huge round of applause for Riri. Thank you so much for joining the Shell Tours. I think you did a wonderful job. Like I said, I really enjoy the calming vibes of this build. I love the fake door into the bathroom. That's genius. I like all the details without it making too cluttered. Very, very pretty. You did such a wonderful job. Thank you so much for joining. I'm going to take off your tour. Then I'm going to leave Sophie because Sophie was still fixing something in her build. So then the next one would be Piero. And that was the spa. I remember that. Hold on. I'm seeing so many things here that my brain is already like trying to comprehend. But the first thing that just stands out. It is Grogu taking a bath. I want to take a bath here with Grogu. It's baby yoga, exactly. This is so creative. I love the bathtub scene. It's perfect. The bath is fully functional. I need to get my sim self in here so I can actually take a bath with Grogu. Yoda spa. It's perfect. Also, I love that you went for Van Gogh paintings. Are you a Van Gogh fan? Also, I find it really weird to say Van Gogh. Like, I actively have to think about how to say it in English. Because in Dutch, obviously he is Dutch, you would say Van Gogh. But I know a lot of people be like... and it's a jacuzzi bath, Kanoa, fountain size down. So smart. So smart. I love it. And please no, it's Gogh. Exactly. Van Gogh. Vincent van Gogh. So that's where the Vincent comes from in your name. They might manage. Maybe. I should ask. But this is so pretty. Ooh. A green bathroom. I don't think I've ever seen anyone use the green swatches on any of these items, but it works so well with this painting. Yo, that's amazing. Can I go to this spa, please? Like, I'd very much like to visit this spa. I wish I had a sauna. Same. I'd love a green bathroom. Me too. Honestly, after seeing this, I'd love a green bathroom. Also, is this a color changing tile? Or, wait, I know I just copied it and then I lost it immediately. Am I blind? Oh, there. You actually place these tiles manually so that you could create this pattern. That's really creative and I love it. That really adds to the build. What do you mean I just dropped you guys into Aika's water bowl? We just all went for a plunge. You saw spa and you were like, chat needs to go swimming. Same tiles, 3 different colors. Yeah. I noticed there was like slightly gradient and I was like, hold on, what's this gradient doing here? I didn't know we had a gradient tile. I wish I thought to use custom art from the gallery. You can still do it quickly. And I mean, whenever I check out on Wednesday, I don't know that there was a version before. Yeah, we all just needed to cool off a bit, Panda. Absolutely. Just don't make me drink spa. Spa is fine. You Scandinavian people are just spoiled with all of your fancy water. I also used that vase from Jungle Adventure and put a plant in it. Yeah. I love to do this too. It just works so well. Is there a hashtag for the shell? You can use the hashtag Pride Room Challenge, but you don't have to. You can just upload it, and then when you redeem a tour, you just let me know your username with the redemption, and then I can find your build. But I really like this. This is so pretty and so zen, and I would very, very much like to visit this spa. Thank you very much. I actually would like to have this spa as a private spa in my house. I don't think I want to share this with anyone. I just want to go. I just want to have this. Like, I want to be rich enough to one day potentially have a spa like this in my house. I don't need a big house. I don't need like fancy cars. I don't need fancy nothing. I just want a fancy bathroom in my house. If you can, zoom in on Plop the Gnome. Thank you for the follow. Thank you, thank you. They are serving drinks. They're serving drinks and fruit. I want this. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. And thank you, Tally. That's so kind of you to say. I appreciate it. From the back. Did you add a speaker in his butt? Did you add a speaker in his butt? For fart sounds? I love that, Pumpkin. Thank you so much for joining the queue as well. I will tour yours on Wednesday as well then. That's genius. Thank you for... It plays as pop songs because I'm a K-pop fanboy. I love that. That's such a great detail. Thank you so much for telling me that. I wouldn't have noticed, but thank you so much for pointing it out. That's fantastic. That is fantastic. I feel like that, only that, but like the whole room, but that detail specifically alone already deserves the biggest round of applause ever. I mean, what is a spa day? I mean, what spa day is complete without fart sounds? Absolutely, you're so right for that. So right for that. But thank you so much for joining. This was such a fun one. This is a really creative room. I love it. I love that you incorporated the Van Gogh paintings. It is so pretty. And this is such a creative piece of the build. I'm like really impressed. And like I said, I would like to have this spa in my house. Thank you very much. Yeah, you didn't gnomatize that one? No, I didn't. That gnome gnomatized itself. But I'm gonna tick you off from the list. Thank you so much for joining. I really, really appreciate it. And then the last one for today is going to be rainbows. I already placed the rainbow shell on the lot as well. And then we're going to continue with all the other shell tours next week. No, Wednesday. Currently we have 8 tours in the shell. Actually 7 because I still need to take off rainbows. So that's going to be 7 tours for Wednesday. I should definitely be able to tour at least 7. If people still join on Wednesday, I'm going to do my best to get through all of them. It's missing the front left corner, but because I used a platform, it was a stage with a mic and keyboard. Okay, wait. I think I can fix that. Hold on. Oh, did you just get rid of the platform? Or did it get rid of the platform because I placed it as a room? Oh, no, it isn't. I was like, oh, maybe I can replace it with like the full build. Has IBS and we spent too much time on the toilet. I feel you. I feel you. It's okay. Okay. So we have to imagine a little podium here. Like a little stage with a mic and a keyboard so that people can play. Okay, I need context for the flag. I'm the entertainer for my friend group. I always provide snacks, drinks, and music. It made sense to create an entertainment hangout space. I love this. This is such a creative take on the challenge of being like, how can I incorporate like what I enjoy, but also who I am in life and who I am in my friend group and translate it into a room? Because you could have also created like your living room and say, oh, I always host friend parties. But I love that you actually went out of your way to create a bar. Pansexual, thank you. Thank you. Can you see it in the evening? Absolutely. Okay, that was a good call. That was a good call. And the reason I asked is because I noticed that you incorporated the colors of the flag. So I was like, I feel like this flag is important to the build, so I want to make sure what it means. But this is so cool. This is so pretty. I really, really, really like it at night as well. All of the details with the light. I would like to go here for dinner. So first I'd like to go to this spa, ooh, which also looks really nice at night, by the way. I'd like to go to this spa, and then I would like to go here for a nice evening of music and food. Can we meet up there? Yeah, I think this is our new community hangout. We're claiming it. The Planty community is claiming it. Thank you, Pumpkin. Thank you. And no worries. I leave the VODs up so you can always go back to check. And I always make sure that if I know someone is not going to be there, to specifically ask people to type what they think of it in chat. So whenever you're watching it back, you can see what people thought of your build. So you can still feel like, you know, engaged with it. Thank you, sweetie. Thank you. I don't think it'll be uploaded this week until next week, Monday. So I would just recommend checking it out on Twitch. But if you're ever looking for all of my older VODs, I do actually upload it to my VODs YouTube channel. So if you're ever like looking for my very first stream, that's also on there. But thank you so much for hanging out, Pumpkin. I appreciate it a lot. But I really like this build. This is so cute. This kind of reminds me of that bar we went to in Vegas with like the very expensive champagne. Like in Vegas, we went to a club and they had 5K, like champagne bottles of 5K. Yes, that'd be awesome. That'd be awesome. I'd love to see the stage. I might check it out off stream, but I would love to see the stage. 5K, yeah. And there were like people actually buying those bottles of champagne. I'm like, why would you just, I mean, good champagne is nice, but 5K? What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. Well, their 5K stayed in Vegas, yeah. They didn't take it back home. To flex, yeah, probably. But like, it just doesn't feel right. But that's the VIP area. I can see that. I hope that I would be allowed in the VIP area. But this is so cute. I really like it. And I love the backstory of you always being like the entertainer and the person who provides like foods and drinks for your friends group, because that just makes this build so much more personal because of it. Of course. Thank you. Does the champagne taste like 5K at least? If not, I don't know. I didn't taste it. I didn't feel tempted to spend 5K to try the champagne. And I also didn't end up asking the people who did. To be fair, those were also some really big streamers, like some really rich streamers that did that. I like how it looks by day 2 though, with like, I feel like that makes the pastel colors like really pop. And then by night, it just becomes this super nice kind of clubby vibe. I'm morbidly curious. Same. I wish I could ask them, but I don't know those people well enough. I'm like not friends with Dream and stuff. That'd be nice though. Although I don't think I would want to be friends with Dream. You should refer me to them. I will do. No worries. Are there gold flakes in the champagne? I feel like adding gold flakes into drinks is something I'll never understand, because it ruins the drinking experience. It's like it makes it an instant sensory ick, and you're literally just drinking gold. Like, what's the problem? Paycheck. But I really like this. Thank you so much. This is such a creative version of the room. This is, again, unlike anything we've seen so far. I feel they're super cheap, yeah, but still, it's a waste. It's a waste. Cheap or not, they're gross. I just noticed the lighting in this room as well. Even the lighting is just blue because of all the blue, and I love it. I love it. But thank you so much for joining. This is wonderful. I feel like we collectively all agreed that we're going to claim this as our new hangout spot. So I think, everyone, we need to clap for our new hangout spot. Please make sure to put a huge round of applause in the chat for Rainbows for this beautiful bar or entertainment space or Planty Club hangout, because it's now ours. I absolutely love what you did with the space. It is so creative. It's really cute. I'm gonna make sure to snooze the ads one last time. That does mean that I don't have that much time left on stream before we get hit with ads, and I don't want you guys to watch ads if it's the end of the stream. So thank you so much for everyone who we did the tours off today. I believe we toured 11 builds today, so that's pretty pog. I'm proud of myself. I'm pretty proud of myself. I'll have to rename it. That's okay. That's okay. And then I can check it out in the gallery after stream. But thank you all so much for, one, joining the shells, two, joining chat, and like every single time telling the person who made the build what you like about it and clapping and all of those things. Should I make the BFF house an actual rental or not? I'd say yes, just go for it. But I loved getting to know all of you through all of your rooms so far. I can't wait for Wednesday to see more, because it's super, super exciting. But yeah, thank you all so much for joining. I hope you also had fun. I think it is time for me to see who we can raid for today. So I'm going to open the Twitch. And I'm going to see which lovely creator I can send you off to. And then, like I said, I'll be back again with more Sims on Wednesday. We're going to do some more tours, and that will be my last stream before TwitchCon. So that's also the last stream of this week. So Wednesday is going to be the last stream of this week. Let me see who all is online and where I want to take you guys. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Welcome in. I hope you're doing so well. I will give him a hug, sweetie. I promise. Might also be a little bit just for me. I know where I want to take you guys. They're not doing The Sims though, but for anyone who is ever interested in, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Welcome in. If you're ever interested in meeting the person, which is my personal source of cozy games, game reviews, good vibes, it is a fellow Dutchie. Actually does a lot of TikTok and Instagrams on like cozy games, indie games, all of those things. And they also stream. And I actually get to, I'm a huge fangirl, which don't tell them because that's embarrassing. They'll find out at TwitchCon though, that I'm a huge fangirl. But I'm going to take you guys to Gale. I'll check the VOD though. Yes, I'll make sure to leave up the VOD as always, but, thanks for letting me know that you won't be there, because then I can make sure that everyone also types in chat what they think of your room so you can read it back. I'll let them know. Gotcha. Please don't. That's going to be embarrassing. That's going to be embarrassing. I mean, they'll find out this weekend anyways. I'm going to be like, oh my God, Gil, I love your content, because I can't behave myself and I will yap. So, but yeah, thank you all so much for hanging out. If you would like to know when and what I stream, feel free to join our Discord. That's also where we hang out outside of community hours, not community hours, with the community outside of stream hours. So if you're like, this is a cozy community, I like the people here, they're all really cool and supportive. They are just like that in the Discord. So we would absolutely love to have you there. Also, if you want to follow me on any of my other socials, I'm really active on YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, all the good places. If you enjoy The Sims, I actually have a dedicated Sims YouTube channel, but I also have a YouTube channel for productivity. So feel free to check everything out. They're all linked on my website. Thank you, Hello, for doing the commands. On my website, by the way, is everything you could ever want to know about me, including the TwitchCon guide that I made. So if you're coming to TwitchCon this weekend, I made a full extensive guide to Rotterdam. If you've never been here and you're wondering about things, I added as much information that I could possibly add to a guide to that guide. And also, if you're going to be at TwitchCon, I'm hosting a Sims meetup, or like a Simmer meetup. You don't have to be a content creator. You can just be there if you enjoy The Sims. It's going to be on Saturday, 3 p.m. at the Meetup 1 space. So yeah. Thank you all so much for being here. I'm going to take you guys to Gil. Let me actually type that and set it up. And if you're going to come along on this raid, feel free to copy and paste one of the raid messages that was just posted in chat. Hello? What? Can I not raid Gil? Is that because... I can't raid Gale. I think maybe she might have turned it off because she's also been streaming for almost 3 hours. So sometimes people turn off their raids in like the last bit of stream. Okay, well then I'm gonna have to figure out a new spot Now, that's hard. Why? I don't do well on making last minute decisions. Okay, I know where we're going. I picked someone new. We're gonna go over to Dabney. Dabney is really lovely. I don't think I follow Dabney yet, which is actually kind of embarrassing. So we need to fix that. Now I can't tell them. I'll tell them over the weekend. I pinky promise. I'll tell them that I'm a fangirl. I actually copied. I can't. Wait, what is up? I can't raid Dabna either. That's weird. Now I'm starting to wonder. I can't raid Bella either. Okay, so this is not the fact that I can't raid Gale. It is actually the fact that my thing is broken. Can I do it like this? Target has... What? Okay, so actually I cannot raid Gale, but I can also not raid anyone else. What is going on? What? What is happening? Okay, then can I raid? Does that work? Yes! I just noticed that our wonderful friend Leaky is actually streaming. I don't know how I didn't see that before. We're gonna go over to Leaky. Leaky is super, super, super wonderful, super lovely. Also plays a lot of Sims. Is by far literally one of the most creative builders I've ever seen in The Sims. Every single time Leaky joins a shell tour, I'm just mind blown. And I'd love to introduce you guys to Leaky. So thank you all so much for hanging out. I appreciate every single one of you. You are all really cool, really amazing. Please make sure to take care of yourself the rest of today, tomorrow. I'll see you guys on Wednesday. Then we're going to catch up again. I hope you have a great rest of your time zone. Love you all. Bye. See you soon, Kara.